Alright, welcome to a new edition of Pacific NorthQuest, where we are trying out for the first time, the first campaign of 13th Age. As players and characters, we will start to my left here and make our way around the circle with introductions.
Absolutely. First up on the list is Whitson. Whitson has been a researcher with the Halls of History, a group of historians and librarians. Whitson appears to be a normal researcher, except for the fact that he carries a very large greatsword on his back.
Classic researcher.
And that's what I'll say for now.
All right, and following that, we have Lord Henry, noble playboy of Glitterhagen. He goes by Hank when he travels because he doesn't want the extra attention. But Lord Henry Allen is the son of two deceased very important nobles to the Glitterhagen community. And it seems like he has maybe more than one secret under his... wanted to say under his belt. That doesn't really make sense. In his cards... Yeah, he has secrets. He's dark.
Sleeve.
Yes, thank you.
I bet he's got a secret under his belt. Anyway.
Wow.
Sorry. Please continue.
I'll be playing Greyrow, the Bone Weaver. He was born a poor child in Glitterhagen, worked at a necropolis, and then briefly studied under the Archmage's tutorage before traveling into a dungeon for an ancient necromantic artifact and being cursed with undeath by the Lich King, now seeking to undo that curse and destroy the Lich King.
And as a guest star...
Right. There's Sarah, who is a bit of a, older lady, dragon spawn with blue scales. She's lived in Montrail for a while. She's kind of kooky. She's a butcher. People don't really know how she ended up in that position, but she's just kind of been there for a while. And she's also a Hellhole sacrifice survivor, which some people know, others don't. It's not something she specifically hides, but also not something she talks about a lot. And not much is known about her life before that. Maybe because she doesn't want to talk about it, or maybe because she legitimately doesn't remember much about it. And she's a Chaos Mage, which might not be surprising with that in mind.
Alright, I am Taddy, the shortest wood elf in the land. Taddy is not his real name, but he goes by Taddy.
Hot Taddy.
Yep. Hot Taddy to some.
Taddy Mason.
Taddy. The Tadster.
Tit for Taddy.
Yep. And he started off as a sailor in the town of Axis, which was run by the Emperor. Did some smuggling on the side for the West Iron Summit Trading Company. And then, through a storm, was shipwrecked from the destroyed ship onto an island. And he had to survive on this island. But on this island was the body of an ancient monk master who had also been lost at sea, with his vellum scrolls containing knowledge of monk training. So he learned how to be a monk while he was on that island for about a year. Eventually he was rescued by some wandering sailors, traders that happened upon this small island that's mostly uncharted. And he went to visit the monk monastery, Yamantaka, in the city of Santa Cora. And from there, he allied with them, and along with the priestess Icon. And now, along with that monastery, he is enemies of the Lich King.
Alright. So we will begin this session off by rolling Icon dice. So,
Not me.
The way you're going to want to do it is based on which icons you have. Unless you have all three of the same icon, you want to roll your dice one at a time, declaring each one. So let's go ahead and get that underway.
So how do we roll it?
So basically what you're going to do is
20 or?
You are going to roll a d6, and when you roll your d6, you're going to basically declare which icon
Oh, okay.
relationship point it is for.
Okay.
And then if you get a 5 or a 6, let me know. Otherwise, that's your roll,
Nope.
and it's out.
Priestess.
3.
3.
Or the 3.
Yep.
I got a 6.
You got a 6
No,
for which
I got a
icon?
3 for the
The Archmage.
Archmage.
Haha.
So keep that in mind. You have basically you have a perk or a favor without any consequences from the Archmage for this session. Did you want to roll? You roll all of them.
Huh?
You roll all of them.
I'll roll
all
one
of your
for
points.
each icon.
Yeah, one for
Oh.
each point.
Each die that you have.
Oh, each point of my icon?
Yeah,
Two
so what
fours.
icon points do you have?
I have 1 and 3 different ones, so I
Then
should
yes.
roll for each. Okay.
Yep, one for each one.
Okay, so I'll roll for the
So
Emperor.
can I roll 3 for the
Roll
same?
6 for the Emperor.
Yep.
Cool.
6 for the Emperor.
6 for the Emperor.
So we have an Archmage,
Yep, and that's it.
6, an Emperor,
5.
6, 5 for Prince, and
Oh, you can try to roll
also
for
also a
yourself.
5 for me because of
Or no,
Really?
you
No, I
want
think it's one
so
icon.
you're doing
Icon.
another 5 for the Prince.
Yep.
Right?
It depends. Wait, so if she has like 3 points in like an icon,
So you can roll all of
3.
them at once if you want.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So I'm not sure if that's
So you have
like-
3. You have 3 icon dice. At the beginning of each session, you roll each one.
Right, and if I only have one icon, then I roll all 3 for the same?
Yep.
Ah,
You
okay.
still have the 3 dice. You have 3 for 1. So you have 3
Okay.
chances.
And nothing happens if it's not a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I have the icon channeler talent, so I get to just put a 5 into something. Keep in mind, I reserve the right to put it into whatever random ass icon I want, but I'm gonna put it into the Prince of Shadows.
Alright, so the way we're going to try this out is those of you with a 5 or a 6, when you feel like you need the advantage, find a clever way for it to apply, or just let me know and I'll try and work it in. And just let me know what you're trying to accomplish with the advantage.
Okay.
This isn't meant to be like a mechanical advantage, like advantage on a roll or something, but we can discuss that at a later point. You may or may not get a chance to use your advantages this session because it's going to be so short, but we want to be in the habit of trying this out and playing the game. So, all right. So we find ourselves coming to the town of Montrail. This is a modest town just north of the Gorgon's Maw, which is a massive demon that tried to come out of the abyss and was stopped partway. So his head protrudes from the ground as a petrified mountain. Demons tend to wander out of the mouth from time to time, and due to that, Montrail has a strong defensive southern wall with soldiers and the like to protect the town. It is also just north and east of Horizon, so it has strong ties with the Archmage and the Great Gold Worm. So for those of us who are already there, we have 1. Is anyone else already in Montrail? I was assuming you might get there last.
okay,
Yeah, sure.
I could be there.
You
I'm
can-
passing through.
Okay, so we have. I need to write all the character names down here.
We know each other?
WITSON.
We could. We could. I could know her character for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Maybe you buy ham for me every now
Sure.
and then or
I
something.
want to go. I want to go.
Are you there
Oh,
already?
sure.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
passing through the town. I
Kiosque.
can
Yeah.
be there at this moment.
You know, it's memorable.
Lord Henry with an I, an accented I.
Henry.
Yes, sir.
Alen, Alen.
Okay.
You might have noticed that she like.
But he goes
in
by
her
Hank.
cooler room, she tends to keep food with her, just like.
Okay. One more time, your character's name.
Yeah.
Nice.
Greyrow, Greiro.
All right, your character's name.
Isara, YSARA.
Character's name.
Taddy.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Taddy.
You know that.
Yeah. All right.
Good old,
So
good old Taddy.
we have Taddy and Isara already in Montrail, just kind of going about their business. Isara is the butcher, and Toddy is passing through, probably hanging out for a little while, waiting for guidance.
Yes, guidance from the priestess.
And then we have Whitson. Are you just arriving?
I'm just arriving.
All right, and we have Lord Harry.
Henry?
We have Hank.
Henry.
Hank.
Hank.
Good old Hank.
Hank, are you already in the town?
Yeah, I will have been here for, let's say, actually a couple weeks, investigating some things for my private business.
Okay.
I've gotten into town last night.
All right. So you're freshly into town?
I'm at the inn. Yeah.
At the inn. There are several inns and taverns in Montrail. We have the Spotlight, the Beer Belch, and Timber. Which one are you staying at?
What's up with Timber, real quick?
Timber is an ironic name because there are no trees in the area. So, yeah.
I would go.
It is the tallest inn.
I would go to the first one, Spotlight.
Spotlight? Okay. All right. And then we have Grey Row just arriving. Yes. Seemingly, you two... you're sitting in your butcher shop.
Yeah.
Isara and Toddy walks in.
Yeah. Is this after we had already met or before? Or should we...
After you already know
we
each
know
other.
each other.
Okay.
Good morning.
Well, hey, how's it going? I'm just need to get some more food for the day.
Good.
I have a higher pitched voice because I'm really short. That's science.
Science proves it.
Very nice. Great character. Right out the gate.
Fantastic.
Great.
How do you I noticed the breath thing, with for your
Bad
fridge.
breath now.
No, like for your fridge, or what is it? I don't know. It like keeps the meat cold, right?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I breathe.
Well, I've only known like a couple of the sorts like yourself, but
It's like it's not, you're going to freeze your nose off, but it's like
that's
a cold, like dust.
that's impressive. I haven't seen anybody able to do like coldness with it. Usually it's like heat or like something else. It's like not really pleasant.
Well, what can I say? I am very surprising. So what do you want today?
Pork,
Good. What part? What?
bacon.
Good. I will get you bacon. How much?
All right.
Etc.
We'll pan away from this
Very interesting.
shopping experience.
Riveting.
And we'll move over to the Spotlight Inn and Tavern, where we have Whitson and possibly Hank.
I can stroll in.
So let's say Whitson is sitting in the tavern at the bar, maybe,
You know what kind of
or
country,
at a table in the
At a
corner
table.
by itself.
There you go. That one.
And Hank walks in. And you walk into the tavern, and it has a standard bar to your left. Doesn't look anything too interesting, especially coming from a wealthy city. And then you have in the back corner, there is kind of like a rickety stage with some candle holders that have like mirror backings to them facing towards the stage for lighting. There's no one on the stage currently. And then you have booths around the room and tables, and currently there are not that many people there.
Do I see Whitson upon entering?
You see a man who stands out, if only because he's just wearing simple clothing and robes, but there's just like a massive, like, obsidian sword, like, in the booth with him.
If you
Yes.
spot me,
It also has a beer in front.
In the booth across
No,
you.
that part's not good. Okay.
you would see me wearing kind of a plain, kind of worn black traveling cloak. I have kind of nicer looking boots on, but they're pretty worn and faded. My hair kind of gives me away as a noble. It's kind of well maintained, but I pan the bar and I see that massive sword and I see you and say, "Oh my stars, it's Whitson! How long has it been, friend?" And I stroll up to you.
My word. And what's your name?
My name, you would recognize me as Lord Henry, but if you know anything about me personally, you know that I travel as Hank to not arouse suspicion outside of Glitterhagen.
My lord, I don't deserve such recognition. I am but a lowly researcher.
Nonsense, there's no researcher too lowly to escape my notice. It's good to see you, friend. You mind if I take up a booth with you and possibly enjoy a drink?
Absolutely, I'll move this sword over to help you out.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I'll assist you with that. It looks quite heavy.
Yeah, watch out for that. It's dangerous.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I will.
Assuming these situations are happening simultaneously,
Thank you.
you guys hear the ringing of the warning bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
The warning bell, my stars!
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what is that? What's that bell?
The bacon will have to wait.
What's going on?
I don't know. We can go look.
Okay.
Good luck with it. I'm gonna try and stay out of the way.
Stay cool.
I stand up and I say, "Excuse me," and I dart off, seemingly towards the back of the establishment.
I exit
All
the
right.
edge
Yeah,
of the
we-
butcher.
Meanwhile, at the
Yeah.
front gate,
Carefully lock the door.
approaches Greyrow, and the guards seem mildly concerned. Greyrow, do you have your skeletal companion with you?
Very Assassin's Creed.
I'm not sure exactly how the mechanics of this work yet. It would be following me, but very far back. I can't get rid of it. It's just following the gauntlets that are fused to my hands.
Okay.
What is your companion again?
It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton. It's literally a skeleton.
Oh god.
It's just animated bones that will not leave me alone.
Damn it,
And
Bobby.
describe your character.
Wearing a tattered and very, literally dirty, literally covered in dirt, black robe with a hood, with underneath what appears to be kind of archaeologist's clothes, if you would know what that is. Otherwise, it just looks like traveler's clothes, but also extremely dirty and well worn.
Is that like with more pockets?
Yeah, lots of pockets and pouches and stuff like that, but they're kind of robes. And then, black, pretty fine and light, but still black gauntlets on the hands, and leaning very heavily on a walking stick, hood up, just no skin showing, very in the shadows.
So the guard calls out, "Who goes there?"
Are we close enough to notice that?
So you guys are approaching the gate at this time.
Right.
And so you see the guards looking all suspicious, and they're looking over the gates and looking over the walls.
Do they look more worried or than
Yeah.
usual when something happens?
So you guys, you would know specifically that the town normally has more guards than it does right now, but they were called back to Axis for training.
Oh no.
So there are fewer guards at the gate than normal, so they're kind of jumpy.
Okay. I do not like this.
Do I see?
You don't see past the gate. They have the gate closed.
Okay, so I can't see.
You can't see it
I-
unless you go up on the gate.
I grip his shoulder, which is probably
Yeah.
here for me.
Yeah, hip height for those.
It's
listening.
demons.
Demons.
I'm telling you, it's demons.
Outside the gate.
And you see me look over my other shoulder, Greg. No, it's fine. Okay, we can deal with this. We've done this before.
I stop and lean on my staff and just, in a very dry, raspy voice, just say, "I come from Horizon. Let me in. Word from the Archmage."
Word from the Archmage. How do we know you're from there?
"You best not delay me long, lest his wrath fall upon you. Allow me to give my credentials within the gate."
Let's go ahead and get a persuade, you want to try and persuade him to let you in?
Yeah.
Uh,
Charisma check.
yeah, charisma check. If you
I have Burnt Out Wizard as a background with 3 points in it.
okay.
So I would actually have knowledge of...
Does your staff look wizardly at
yeah.
all?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
wizard staff.
It's a wizard staff. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll with your background. Apply to it.
So if I have 3 points in that, that's plus 3.
Mhm.
Sweet. It's going to be 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, "Oh, I recognize that staff, and he like, open the gates, open the gates. They start opening it, and then he sees the skeleton approaching behind him. He's like, holy shit, open him! He like, runs to close them behind him.
And so I'm walking
I'm
with
like
a
in a
pretty
stance,
clear limp.
when-
I'm like very
Very
like,
slow.
weak and haggard, and the skeleton is similarly shambling along. And when I like speed up, so does the skeleton. So I'm just like,
So they're like freaking out.
trying to get through this gate. I'm not looking back or anything, but the skeleton is also just like, wait.
Wait for me.
So they let you in and slam the gate closed
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah, and I
What do you smell like?
I smell like earth. I smell like grave earth. Just mostly
Like
dirt.
soil.
It's
Do you
not
have
just-
any kind of like dead stench to you?
Yeah, there's a smell of decay, but it's kind of once you get close. Like I just recently dug my way out of Gorgon's maw, so I am very much covered in soil and dirt.
Okay.
And once you get close to me, you could probably smell like decaying flesh.
So the guard like comes up to like look at your staff and kind of like get your credentials as you
I
offer.
hold up a black gauntleted hand as he gets close.
He's like,
And say, "Stand back. I've been in an evil place.
what does that smell?
The stench of Gorgon's maw. Have you heard of it?
Have we heard of it?
Stay back unless you want the curse transferred to you.
The curse?
Let me through.
Get out of the town! And meanwhile, at the same time, let's say, Hank. Are you showing up, Hank?
I was hoping I could like maybe sneak up on the situation and kind of get a drop on it from a distance
Okay.
on a rooftop.
All right.
Well
So let's say
masked.
everyone's attention is currently
Right.
on Grey Row, so you can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to get to the closest possible building I can to Grey Row, and I'm going to be like stealth and looking like over, kind of examining the situation.
Uh-huh.
If anybody were to catch a glimpse of me up there, they would see like a masked individual on this rooftop.
A masked individual
Yes.
dressed in black.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am not suspicious.
I'm like just seeing the activity and I'm in like a fighting stance. Like, what?
And I've just been waiting to mention this, but I've just been outside.
Oh my god.
Just with my drinks,
So
just watching
goofy.
the whole time.
Watching.
I don't
Okay.
know
Yeah.
if as a dragon spawn I have some sort of improved sense of smell, but like depending on how far away we are, do I get any?
He smells like mold and decay, and a little brimstone-y.
As a hellhole sacrifice survivor, does that like evoke?
Some
Like,
emotional.
does he crawl? Has he crawled out of a hellhole to me?
Gorgon's maw is kind of like a hellhole. Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
So I would say the smell of just like the sulfurous kind of smell reminds you of it. Definitely.
Okay. I think I might want to make a wisdom thing.
A wisdom.
I don't know if saving throws are a thing in this game.
So saving throws are a thing in this game. You do not add anything to saving throws. Easy save is a 6 or better. Normal save is 11 or better, and a hard save is 16 or better. So let's say, what is this save for?
Just to check if she like freaks out.
Okay, so let's just do like a normal save, just
Okay.
for the.
But I
funsies.
add my wisdom modifier.
No,
No, nothing. Okay.
nope. Just roll a d20.
Well, that's a 3.
That's a 3.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
So you kind of
Okay, I smell it and I like immediately
Triggered.
tense up. No,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're totally
That's exactly
triggered.
what's happening. And I just yell, "Demons!" and
It's a demon. Like,
and then when
Kind
you
of
I don't know. Do you direct me to roll on the table? Like I don't know. I would imagine that for a chaos mage, something magical might happen now.
oh sure yeah,
Yeah,
roll
magic
d100.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it's
I'm
good.
gonna-
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
Yes.
I'm gonna
This is exactly what I wanted. What I need.
It might.
Distraction.
Is it in the SRD too? Wait. See if it's.
What time of day is it?
I have the table right here.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll your d100. This is
Oh.
it's
That's
about
a
2 in the
7.
afternoon.
7.
7.
7. You can only speak by asking questions. If you or your if you or your character violates this requirement,
You
Oh, I
or
read
your
this
character.
earlier.
your character takes 1 damage the first time, 2 damage the second time, and so on.
Whoa.
Have
So-
another player keep track.
So I have
I'll
to do
keep
it
track.
as well.
Shit. You can only
Out
speak
of
in
game,
questions.
I have to do it as well.
It's you or your player.
That was a. Was that
You
a question?
or your character.
Yeah.
When are we starting this?
Okay.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Well,
So the weirdness table has begun.
Does that stay in effect until the next weirdness is rolled? Is that what it is? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I would.
Alright, I'm gonna retcon having my mask on since it's
Can I?
daytime.
If
I
you
will not be
don't, you
masked.
can take a standard action to roll on the weirdness table effect again. If you
How
really
long does
don't
that
like it.
last? Because that's.
Until the next time you roll on the weirdness table. So when we start combat, if you want to do an action to change it, you can.
I attack you with a sword?
Okay,
But
all right.
I like it.
So when you say demons and you start who's magically attuned? You are.
Can I like tense up and just? It doesn't. There's outwardly.
No effect.
No. Yeah.
I would say since Grayson or Greyrow is familiar with magic, you kind of feel like a magic, weird magic sensation, just
Gotcha.
like how you would if any spells were cast around you or anything.
Okay.
And so you kind of
I look
are
up.
are a little alerted.
Do you think you might feel like a little more cold?
Do I
aura?
feel? Yeah. Do I feel like some weirdness? Like this situation is getting weird.
Maybe a cold sweat.
Ah!
So when you say demons, the other guard at the top looks out, thinking that they're actually demons. He looks out over down south from the wall, and he's like, and he runs over to the bell and he rings it again. He's like, demons,
Is
demons.
the skeleton still outside the wall?
it's like,
Skeleton's
Just
still
basically
outside.
like pounding on the wall.
So at this point, I'm going to try and come down from the building without my mask, but I'm going to leave
Who
my
is this
gauntlets
man?
on.
Okay, all right. So there are demons approaching the south gate.
There's actually. Oh boy.
Demons.
Didn't I tell you?
I guess I gotta go up on this gate. So I actually try to climb the gate and look up and see if I can look.
Okay. All right. So you peek your head over and you see
Or the wall, I should say.
the wall coming across the plains are you see like 2 mobs of like demonish like imps,
Oh shit!
and you see
They were actually coming.
like some bigger like lunking like heavy looking demons, and like you see one that looks like kind of sharp and like narrow.
I say, oh yeah, they're coming, all right. Greg, no, okay, we'll help them.
Is it time again?
We need help. The guards are gone. It's just us 2.
Don't worry, I'll be here to help you. Me and Greg, we got you.
We'll open the gate and let you out.
At this point,
We'll cover you from the top with bows.
Okay.
I
Are you coming too?
run
You
up to
see
the
that cold stuff might
situation,
help
see
us.
acting like I don't really know what's going on. I'm like, what's going on
How
here?
many are there?
Why is the bell being
What?
rung?
Demons are attacking the city.
Demons are attacking the city. You've got
Do you know how
to
to
be
deal
kidding
with
me.
demons? You do not even know what you want for breakfast.
I don't have time for this.
You know
he
what?
goes
This
and he
doesn't
starts
matter.
opening
I've
the
run a
gate.
fight.
Yeah, I'm
Greg
sure
can help
we'll
you.
come
Okay, so it's fine.
oh,
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
something really
Great.
interesting is happening here.
Don't worry about it.
In the confusion,
Yeah.
can I slip off into an
I'm glad,
alley?
I'm glad that I'm here to witness it. Oh, no.
The backpack,
Oh.
so you didn't see anything.
Oh,
It was
the
You're
sword,
back
the sword is
back?
getting lighter.
I mean,
This
a long
has
story,
never
no
happened
choice.
before. Why is the sword getting lighter? What was your name again?
With point
For the
yeah.
sake
got
of
me
how
hanging.
this works,
Hank,
can I take
you know
my
a lot
club
about
out?
it.
You get your +2 on top of that.
It's,
I couldn't say I know why your sword is necessarily getting
need
lighter
to-
there, Whitson, but
I really shouldn't.
Nick,
I'm
Yes.
trying to get rid of this thing.
for
I'm
the
trying to get this
sake
back
of
to where it
can
needs
I
to
take
go.
my club
maybe it's a
out?
sign
Yeah.
that you should be swinging it if it's getting lighter.
Oh, I don't.
You can't.
No, I don't think that's what I'm
What is a
doing
club? What is a damage?
here. It's,
What is the damage?
Yeah. It's like you roll damage. What is 6 damage? Like Jeopardy.
So 46 drop the lowest. Do you care the order I arrange them in once I know what they are?
No.
Also, yes, everyone from Glitterhagen talks like this.
All right, so we are
really
going
bad Ron
to
Swanson.
we're going to
All the time.
use this as the battle map kind of. Let's make
It's much more
this
fun,
is the wall, and this is where the demons are coming from.
I have my battle man if you want to use that.
It's
Strong.
okay.
It's just like
I
there's
would
no.
say that
We don't really use
it's-
like
This is like an open
It's
plain.
very, very loose.
It's a more middle
so
class
I'm going
accent.
to-
You can clearly
as I,
hear
like,
my
psych myself
noble
up and,
lineage
like,
in my
after
very
talking to
dripping
Isara,
voice.
I'm just gonna like
Smooth,
climb up the wall and
sultry
try to jump
overtones.
and like at the beginning of the battle like land myself right in front of the gate and like take a fighting
Well, I'm really
stance.
glad
How tall is
to
this
be able to
gate?
get a record of this.
Right.
Bring back
The wall
library.
is about
sorry, right?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
She
All right,
took the
so
damage for that.
everyone pick a die and
No.
get your die down here. This is the gate.
I don't have any. Do I have any?
Here's
blue
my
ones?
guy.
These are all demons.
These are all demons.
I suppose
this
I'll
is the
have
gate?
to walk through the gate because I won't be able to get a good view.
So
from behind
are you coming?
I
with
was-
me?
I was,
Like
down
Hiding
like
in an
this.
alley back there.
Okay, they're gonna close the gate.
I'll shuffle through real quick.
I'll step out into it.
They're closing the gate
But
because they
I'm
don't
like-
want the demons getting
I'm
in.
like getting on the. I'm trying to get away from people.
Okay, all right.
So
they're
on
closing
yours
the
on
gate
this,
here.
Mine is gonna be over here.
All right, guys.
Can I yell towards the demons? You think you can take me today?
Personal vendetta.
I like this one. She's full of fire. I love the cut of your jib.
It's not full of fire, actually full of ice.
Okay, so everybody, let's roll initiative.
Wait, there's a metaphor there, chum. Metaphor.
But, oh, well, I mean, yeah, but
She's got moxie. She's got spit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I know, Greg. Okay,
Nice.
I'm getting
What did you say? I spit.
Spit? What?
Is initiative dex plus your level?
It's just your dex bonus. Well, it's just your dex bonus.
Okay.
Play,
I
it
look
is
around.
closer-
I
it is
notice
closer
you
level.
for the first
Okay,
time,
so sure?
Marcus.
Yes, because I have.
Does it say it on the
Oh,
sheet?
whoa!
It
You're a
does.
little
I
one.
did this when I was in
Extend
the
a
map,
hand down
plus
towards
two
you.
dex. Plus 4 from
Yeah,
feet,
yeah,
plus
yeah.
1 from my level set, plus
The name's Zank.
Okay.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's call him Tatty.
Daddy, what a name.
Yes. Don't worry. Just stand behind me. I'll
Isn't
take care
he
of this.
likable?
He's certainly
Initiative.
likable.
Hank, initiative.
I got this, guy. Just stand behind me. I'll be able to fight them. As long as I got me and Greg with me, we'll be
What
okay.
do you fight?
15.
Well, I'll
Oh.
fight them.
Wait one second,
And
sorry.
like, pointing at them coming.
Okay, 15.
Don't worry. I learned from this, and I like pat, and there's like some scrolls on my, like tied around my waist.
Great
Well,
initiative.
paper.
19.
Oh, this is like the best master's work ever.
Initiative.
14.
Oh. 23.
Nice. Alright, and roll my initiative.
23?
23. What is initiative?
Maybe.
What is-
what is initiative? What is life?
Oh, so I can't use my Elven Grace on escalation 0 because it. Okay.
Oh, that is a surprise.
I have to like remember these freaking forms here.
Can you pull up mine in another? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, if you want to look at yours.
I need to pull my.
Okay, so you need to roll off.
Just straight roll.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Just roll after 20.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna kick this off with Isara. Isara,
Ooh, nice.
there is a
How close
demon
are they?
horde. They are close.
Yeah, you're right here. They're over there.
Well, I will magic, and it is an offensive spell.
They're near. What is the distance thing?
I think near.
Yeah, it's on these
Near
cheat
far.
sheets. So if you
Can I just get a second to figure out how the warp thing works again?
What
I have
did
to
you
roll.
What did you pick for your spell?
The
Did you pick?
attacking warp.
Okay.
Oh, and I picked an
Here,
offensive
you
one.
probably need this book. You really need this book.
Well, it says the same thing on the book as the
Mhm.
word talisman. Like it says literally like the same thing.
So it's not your.
When your random spell choice indicates an attack spell, which roll a d6 to determine the effect you'll gain from the elemental core.
You're not going to gain it until the end of your round. Well, you'll roll again. Actually, yeah, go ahead and roll this and you'll get it right away.
It's fire. Until the end of your next turn, you can pop free from staggered enemies as a quick action.
Okay,
It's like
staggered
bonus action.
means half health.
Okay.
So,
You can pop free.
pop free means disengage.
So
Okay.
whimsical.
Okay. Pop free!
So now you have your attack spells.
Right.
Do you want to move? Which one is you?
Oh, that one.
This one? The
Right.
black one?
Can I reach them without moving?
With a... Depends on the spell. Your attack spells, the ranged spells, you can.
I get to pick now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you have a... You have your at-will
Yeah,
spell,
that's
and you have your once per battle spell. And
Okay.
you have a daily. So, any of those three, if you do your Force Tentacle, you can cast that every round if you want. The other two, you will only be able to cast
Mhm.
once.
It was down there.
Hold up, Force Tentacle?
That's her attack spell.
Well, I just use that.
That's a neat.
I'm like, can I use
Chaos
it now?
Ages are nuts, dude.
Yeah. So, can I just attack the one that's closest?
Okay, so yeah, let
Or
me
the one
just...
that looks the scariest?
So
that I can
there's-
reach?
There are two big lunking ones back here with that are just super meaty. There's one that's kind of skinnier, maybe looks a little sharper and more dangerous, and then there are two mobs of creepy imps.
Mooks.
Okay.
Creepy imps.
I really can't use anything but questions, huh? Can I attack this one? The spiky.
Sure can.
Sure can.
You can also use an action to change your random effect.
But then I can't attack, right?
Not this turn.
The random effect sometimes might be pretty
Can I
cool.
use the force tentacle? Also,
Okay. All right.
Do you
So
think there might be worse effects?
roll your. There are better effects, definitely.
But also probably worse ones.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah. Well, you roll the attack first.
Oh.
Jason does.
PD? Oh, that's...
Versus physical defense. So it's a
Versus
d20 as your
physical
charisma plus your level.
Oh.
So it's just plus...
Oh, yeah, it's a...
Oh, sure, natural
Could
20.
that be a natural 20?
Oh,
I think we see a natural 20
A
there.
natural 20.
Yep.
All right.
Do we
so-
crit in this game?
Yes, we do crit. It's double damage.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty good.
So roll a d10.
Can
First
you read the
attack roll of
numbers
the
for me?
campaign.
That's a
20.
6.
Did you roll that?
She rolled a
6?
d4, yeah.
Okay. So 6 plus your charisma.
What does that say?
3.
This is
So-
getting ridiculous.
9, and you double it. So 18.
So 18.
So
I mean,
Basically,
describe.
describe just play your character until you
Isn't that smart?
That's right.
Do you want to describe your attack at all?
In questions. Can I not?
I think you have to. I think you have to do at least a little bit. You don't have to go super in depth.
I'd be totally cool with just having your
Can I
character
do it
the
in the
questions,
Valley
but
Girl
not
style where
her.
I just pretend that I'm asking questions?
Your voice
by
goes up at the end?
inflecting at the end? So can I cast
do
the
that.
force tentacle?
Yes, I do.
Can it
Not in character at all. Just behind Spiky Dude.
just roll a d100.
The DM's giving you an out.
You're gonna get another effect.
feel
Roll
like,
a d100.
feel like it would be just in character. Seems doable, right?
Just in character, but if the human has to do it as well.
She's gonna say, How do you like this? and 29.
Oh.
What's 29, Marcus?
Global effect.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
What
Space
Oh,
seriously
no!
twists,
Read it
affecting
aloud.
the spells and range attacks of each creature in the battle. Creatures that are nearby count as if they are far away. Creatures that are far away count as if they're nearby.
Which isn't a problem because I have separate existence, which means that I cast ranged while in combat. Can cast.
Yeah. So,
So I mean,
So they're basically close to us.
they are far away.
so now
Oh no, because it's
they are now near.
no,
The
they're
battle
near.
is currently near.
Fuck.
There's
The whole
near,
battlefield
there's
is
far.
near.
Oh,
So
this
they-
was near. Oh, so
They
they're
all
far.
count as if they're far now.
Oh, shit.
So do you guys.
I didn't know near meant they're like running distance from us.
This is gonna be awful.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
So we're just
sorry.
gonna wait. It's not your fault.
So the only way they can get closer to us is if they move farther away.
Yes.
So literally, she just said. She
What
said,
an awesome
"How do you
battle.
like this?" And then suddenly everything just twists,
Awesome.
and like
I'm
it's
into
this
this.
really weird. Like if you're looking through like a, what do you call it, a
Telescope.
telescope, the wrong way around. Like,
Mm,
Oh gosh, this Chaos Age stuff is nuts.
this is awesome.
As far as like the first PC turn of the campaign, it's probably the worst.
That's pretty good.
Right.
All the enemies are now out of range.
No, great, no, I can work with this. And I might be next. So I'm
well,
fine with
speaking no longer hurts, but
Okay,
I hate this.
so your tentacles, you guys see as tentacles with dragon scales kind of like reach out of the ground and whip at this spiny-looking demon,
Mhm.
and it screeches.
Haha!
And it was 18.
That's right.
Okay. Next up is we have both Whitson and Greyrow.
Awesome.
You can go first if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna be like, I'm not just here to watch, am
Oh,
I?
that's Assassin's Creed.
And for the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the sword from my bag, and really looking like I don't know how to use it. I'm just gonna go next to or behind like the biggest person that we have, and just be like, "Stay away, all of you! I'll tear you in half." And mechanically.
Yes, you can get behind me, Winston. That's
Mechanically
okay.
speaking, I
Uh,
believe you apart.
Mechanically, I am beginning my focus, and I'm also activating my stance of necessity.
Cool.
And that's me.
All right.
And so they all count as far away. But all my stuff is close quarters. Wait,
It's
That means you have to go farther
Go
away.
outside.
You cannot actually
but
hit
then they'll
them.
count as near. Is near enough to hit them, or is there like a close that I have to do? Because my spells are close quarters. I have no
So
Close
melee.
quarters should be the same.
same as what.
Near.
Same as close.
near. Well, there's near and far.
Close. See,
So
close
close is
isn't
near?
on the position
Jesus.
thing.
What's
That's
what's on the
specific
position thing?
term.
It's just near and far. So that's the thing. Is that both still the ranged, or can they be close and near at the same time? These are philosophical questions.
No, nearby is close.
What
Okay.
is near?
Okay.
Yeah, but what is it?
Well. Yeah.
Conceptually
I don't know what the range.
I mean, it seems like we could just like chill and like we're just not gonna get
Problem
We're just
solved.
gonna get further away.
You're just gonna run
I
back.
was under the impression my spells and attacks were basically in like melee range.
Wow.
Haha!
You won the battle.
We made them flee,
Anyway,
and then the
that's
effect
my-
wears
that's my
off, and they're like in
Can
your
you-
face.
My
Instantly
turn
there.
is, my
Can
turn
you
is
roll
done.
another D100?
We just can't do
I
this.
don't think that's
Reality.
how it's supposed to work.
I mean,
No, but
that's my turn. no
for
matter
session
what.
79.
79. Okay.
Reality shifts too much. and it can't
Choose
sustain
one
itself.
creature, including you, that has already rallied this battle. So me. It can rally. No, wait. Nobody has rallied.
Nobody.
It can rally again this battle using the same action as normally would, as if it hadn't already rallied.
So
No
it does.
roll if the first use.
Nothing.
So nothing.
Great.
So there is now no effect on the battlefield.
Dude, that's what I wanted.
We say
It's
like
all
that
normal
happened
now.
for a second.
That happened
Like,
for a
everything
second.
stretched
Oh.
out and it
It's like a
snaps
rubber
back.
band, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's
Yeah.
kind of confused, especially the guards on top, because suddenly all of the demons felt near, and they're
Yeah.
actually far.
Oh god, that's
I hate when
terrifying.
this happens.
So the guards just like shot their arrows and they just like went.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Whoops.
So I pointed at the demons, and I'm like, "You did this to me!"
Next up, Gray.
I am overwhelmed by the crazy chaos magic that I'm feeling pulsing all around. And I reach out with my left hand and beckon my skeletal minion to me, and he's
Okay.
just kind of like pounding on the weakly on the wall, but
Do
he
you
comes
have
up.
another die for your skeleton?
Yeah.
For sure. Let's use this.
Are you the
I'm
other
the,
D4?
I'm the
I think
D12.
it might
The
be
D12.
below the table.
I know.
Back
I just wanted to look
D12.
at
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, so your skeletal minion comes in.
So he's going to come up just in front of me. I'm just using him protectively.
Okay, so we'll put him right here so he can intercept.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm actually going to fall to my knees and kind of rub my gauntleted hands over the ground and mutter strange words that are unfamiliar to me. And then do this. And I'm going to summon undead.
Ooh. More demons!
So I'm going to summon 2 more crumbling skeletons.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Uh,
weird.
You're gonna need a lot of
Demons.
dice, dude.
Yeah.
They appear next to you.
Yep. So there's 2 more crumbling, terrible skeletons claw their way up out of the dusty, sandy entrance to the city and are flanking me.
Nice.
They act on your turn, like immediately when you summon.
Sweet. I'm going to have them walk up next to my skeletal minion.
Yeah.
So you guys see now 3 skeletons standing abreast, facing the demons.
And
Who's this?
Hank?
Hank?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're right next to you. You suddenly like 3 shambling skeletons are next to you, and you're kind of
Is
freaked out.
the
a little
first one still there?
yeah,
Boom!
he,
He calls it
basically, he
over.
was just pounding on the gate until they opened it again. And then I walked out and he slowly shambled over to me. And then I pointed forward and he walked towards the demons.
What?
And so I'm just leaning on my staff, like pointing forward with the one gauntleted hand and like keeping my robe low and looking very shiftily.
And there are clumps of dirt and grass
That's
just
fair.
kind of like
Yeah.
falling
Those
off
are
of these 2
crazy
skeletons.
Yeah,
Maybe like the Lich King.
that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. Next up is
The Lich King was bull.
Hank. Hanky Panky.
I'm really into it.
I'm looking
This
at
is
the
what
bone
makes
men,
it.
like, those are unnatural, son.
Monastery.
And then I kind of look behind me at, my fellow citymen cowering behind me, Whitson, and I say, Whitson, must be sure to never tell anybody about this. And then I pull out a mask and put it over my face. And that is the visage of a bat. I say,
my
I am the bat. And then I charge forward into battle.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
And
What is
and
happening?
blades pop out the sides of my gauntlets.
Oh my god.
As
Where are you going?
I'm charging straight into the nearest
Get
enemy
outta here.
to deliver some death blows.
Okay.
All right.
Holy shit.
How does attacks work? I didn't fill out any of this.
You can't lose with Batman on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
We
someone
win now.
look up?
I know. I
Can you
we
look
do?
up
the damage,
the rogue?
please.
Can I look at something
I
else?
mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
make
sure.
it
Make
when
me
you're combat.
You
Just
make an attack roll.
This?
All right.
I haven't got the ready yet.
Sweet.
You can make it
What am I
your
looking
attack
at?
roll.
it is
Rogue?
What about
It's
it? What about it?
Oh, he needs it for combat. So
Oh yeah.
it's like how the rogue works.
Melee attack?
Yep.
He rolled
Dex
it
plus level versus AC.
All right. Dex plus 3 plus 1 plus 4 plus How do I calculate my AC?
Not your AC.
Versus
Oh.
their AC.
Oh, versus their AC. Wait, what? Oh,
Dex plus level.
okay. So 4 for me.
Your roll is 4.
Oh,
You add 4.
oh, so 6 total. Got it. Got it. All
Put
right,
it
getting
down.
caught up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get all excited and you run up, going like this. but you're a little nervous because of your reveal in front of someone from your city, and you're just like you just like swing totally over these little imps.
How about you, imps?
Is there? Do you know about? Did you read anything about momentum or anything like that?
Yeah, I did catch some of the things about.
Is there anything else you can do?
No, I have not established momentum, and nobody has attacked that yet.
All right. Just so everyone's aware, you know how in 5th edition you can hold your action?
Yeah.
You can also hold your turn and basically selectively choose when you go in initiative.
Oh, cool.
As long as it's not above where you were before.
Right. Nice.
So that is also an option. And then there's also substituting down action, movement, quick action. So you can do 3 quick actions if you want, or 2 quick actions and an action, or any combination. You just can't only do 1 action and only 1 or 2 movements.
Type.
So that you're aware. Okay, is that it? You're staying up close to them?
So I do have some movement left to move away from them.
I would say you already did your move, so disengage, like movement action.
Oh, I would have.
You'd
Okay,
have to
so
roll it.
I'm definitely engaged. So
You're
I'll chill.
engaged now.
I'll chill. I'm
Okay.
ready to fight.
I think rogues have special things that let them just pop free, but I don't know what they are, so you'd have to look them up. All right, next up on the initiative, we have...
The bat doesn't flee from a fight.
Oh, actually...
Did your voice change? Like, hey.
Yeah, it did. He went from, oh my stars,
Harvey did. Can't be trusted.
Okay, so next up are these 2 guys. And they're going to run forward. It's just going to be that. And they're going to just ignore you because you look like a fool to them. And they also have other objectives. The demons don't really look like they're something they need to worry about, so they're going to charge forward and engage both of you.
Oh, shit.
Who's this?
That's me.
That's you.
Yep.
And who's this?
It's me.
That's you. No, that's you.
No,
me.
no, me is
You're
the
over here.
smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you 2 are getting engaged.
All right.
So
Congratulations.
Wow.
first thing is an attack roll against our short wood elf here.
I got this.
Stumpy.
Don't worry.
And
got
what's
this.
your AC?
My HC is 15.
Okay, so that definitely beats your AC.
Wow, dang it.
Is that,
I spoke too soon.
okay, I think that's going to trigger,
Oh.
It's a 24 if you're.
and it's a natural 17 as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's going to trigger.
Odd attack roll.
based on reactions. It's fine.
Yes.
Oh.
That is going to trigger my timely mistake. I'm
Nice.
going to spend my focus for this. Trigger, a nearby enemy hits you or an ally with a natural odd attack roll. So it's going to do the damage to him, and then I get to make an attack as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, well.
So you take 10 damage.
Oh, ouch. That hurt me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's rough.
So it'll be almost
This is
half
like
my
a claw
hit
attack, or
Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah,
attack?
so this spiny demon just claws at you. He's got spines on the end of his fingers and on his knuckles.
oh,
It's just like a crazy spiny demon.
Cool. So you take that damage, and
Yeah, you're bleeding for sure.
yeah, and it looks like I'm a moment behind in the fight, but I see this moment and just strike out at the enemy. That was
And the second lark is attacking you at the same time.
yeah. So my thing against him is going to be a 17 versus 19 defense. We can resolve this.
Yeah, you hit.
That's going to hit. Oh, wait. And the target rerolls the attack and must use the lower result on a hit. That's apparently a thing.
So you don't take any damage.
I didn't. There you go. I distracted him,
Is
and
this your
that's-
daily?
This is it's a 6+ after battle recharge.
Okay.
6 plus.
So once per battle, basically.
Yes, and that is going to be 5 plus 3, 8 psychic damage.
That's so
Nice.
good. Holy shit.
And then I'm gonna roll.
Yeah,
see
the
if I
occultist is a little OP.
retain focus.
Pretty good. He also
Uh,
rolls very well.
I do retain focus. Can I choose?
It's on
not-
your attack roll.
Oh yeah, it is. That's true.
What was your attack roll?
Not 1 to 5, so I lose focus, which is what I wanted anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. That's that one. Focusing. Okay.
Rally means you get to spend a recovery during a battle as an action to heal. Equal to your recovery dice.
I like
Cool.
that. Never
And
had
now
that before.
attack coming
No?
at me.
Alright, now attack coming
Ever
at
watched
you.
Good Mythical Morning?
Natural 20.
Oh.
So you're going to take 10 damage as this big, bumbling,
Yeah, it's gonna
fatty demon just lugs you with its forearm.
do it. Ow.
Skadoosh.
Skitty.
Okay.
Well, I protected you.
Yes, thank you.
And that's that. And now our monk gets to act.
So like with like you just like nearly blocking me from like.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to hit you, and then I just chop him with my sword
Nice.
and distract him.
So
and
with that,
that
I'm
leaves
gonna-
me open, and I get fucking
I'm
crazy.
gonna like use that opening to take my stance and use my original venom opening attack along with my greeting fist.
Oh my god.
So,
The greeting fist.
so first I'm gonna hope I hit.
Hello.
That is 15 to hit.
You're attacking this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
It's like
15 does not hit.
Ooh.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh.
Well,
Yes,
thankfully
damage
my feet lets me do it again later, but
Damage on a miss?
Time we
Do you
played.
get?
I think it's my level.
Like one?
Yeah. Oh, and it's 1. So
One damage.
I was like gonna do. I was like, and then I just like kind of missed and like Charlie missed him a little.
Give
He
him
is
a
now staggered.
Wait, I mean half health.
If I would have hit, he would have taken 5 ongoing poison damage. Oh, I did hit though.
No, you didn't.
That's my turn.
That's
that,
a turn.
That's staggered. Okay.
Alright, do you want to do anything else?
I can't really do anything else. Like,
No.
So how does that work with the missed attacks again? Like how much does
There's
that still
like
does
a,
damage,
there's
right?
an individual miss effect for each type of
Yeah.
attack.
Ah, okay, that's just on
For yeah,
Like some people have 0, I have 1. So
Okay.
The spells have different miss effects.
yeah. Alright, so after that goes the rest of the demon horde.
Nice.
So this guy's gonna run up and attack. No, he's gonna.
I feel like enemies have really high AC in this
Hey!
because like I remember
Seriously, I'm
last time,
flashing back to the one shot.
Yeah, like every time it's like a level 1 of 15 AC.
This guy doesn't have that. I
I
mean,
don't want to be attacked by a
you're
demon.
getting attacked by a demon. A big,
Oh
a
no!
big lunking demon.
Monday is
Super triggered.
Pizdiets.
12 to hit AC.
Ha 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 ha! Nope.
Really?
Ooh.
13.
Okay, cool. Alright, so this big lunking thing like swings at you, and you're like,
Fuck off.
I deal with bigger meat than that every day.
Also, that enemy that I hit before, were they engaged with me? Were they
No.
engaged with both of us, or is it like a one-on-one thing?
One-on-one thing.
Okay.
It's actually like someone that you attack or attacks you is what engages.
Gotcha.
So like they're paying attention to you kind of thing. Okay, so that misses, and then all of these
Oh,
guys
God.
are gonna attack you.
Oh no!
Batman!
You get
Batman,
pummeled. It's all the little like Arkham Asylum
Alright,
Yeah.
minions.
Oh, yeah, like the little minions on it. Yeah. Oh.
What's your AC?
Did we figure that out? Yeah.
It should be
It's the middle of your good stats. Your
AC
Condex.
is
It's like 11
12
plus something.
plus the middle mod of Con, Dex, and Wiz.
It's going to depend on your class, but
You just gave it to him.
Yeah,
He
so
has the
two-
class.
I always got the rogue. Okay.
Yeah.
You got 2, 2, and
Yeah.
0. Or 2, 2, and 3, so it'll be 2. So it'll be 12 plus 2 plus
14.
level. So 15.
15. Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So 2, 3,
Single digit AC.
4.
So fun. Yeah.
It's so fun.
You just need to not get hit.
So all of these little creepy little imps start clawing and gnashing at you, and all of them strike your special black clothing that's like super bat-like.
Demon!
One of them bites through and gets your ankle,
Martha!
Ah!
and you take 5 damage from its sharp little teeth.
That's all the damage from sharp little teeth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have
Oh no, are they going to surround the bat? Or
One
are they
will
going to
be 6 plus your Constitution
You're
modifier
gonna
times
back
3.
up.
So 8 times 3.
8 times 3 is 24.
Yeah, nice. So I'm at
They're big buddy. They're gonna do a
my
ranged attack.
actual HP is.
They're gonna spit acid.
At me?
This is you, right?
Yep.
This is you.
Mm-hmm.
So at you and at you, they're gonna spit acid.
But they're not going to shoot for me?
Spitting acid at me.
No, you didn't hurt. You didn't
Yeah, I kind
They,
of suck.
they do that.
Yeah, I suck really bad.
What's your AC?
Oh,
What's your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay. Okay, so you take 1 hit.
What?
You take 1 hit. So both of you take 5 damage as acid flying through the air lands on you. It burns.
Youch.
5. Hey.
Oh, you're done
I'm
tonight.
dying. Yeah.
Ooh, you're dying. What? Wait, what? You just already went
You
down?
guys better start wiping
I mean, I'm not actually. But I
You already
Just
went
wanted to
down?
be
No,
dramatic.
not.
Oh, you're staggered.
And then we have the guards at the end of the round. We're gonna get a hail of arrows at these guys, or at least 2. That
Oof, guards are useless.
timeout.
All
All right, so the arrows come down and hit. Nothing really happens. All right, next.
By the way, I think I have enough of a character that if you wanted me to hop in at some point, I could hop in.
Just from the sky.
Are you
Robin comes.
Literally drops it.
To help Batman.
I don't have like
Yeah.
All right, so
I am the bat.
you have
He
to
lands
decide
with his
basically
back
if
to the
you are
enemy.
coming out of the town or if you're coming in on your way to the town.
probably coming in.
Coming in from
Where
the
is
side.
Oh, so you can
I thought I missed a lot of what was going on, but I know there's something to do with the demon attack.
This is a demon
And I
attack.
think I would be like with the crusader, like part like the demon icon or whatever.
Okay. All right. So
I also don't have a name yet. Real quick.
go ahead and roll initiative.
You could be a man
Do you have
with a
dice?
name.
Do you have dice?
No.
Okay, you can use my purple dice in here.
Just so you know, I guess it's kind of pointless now, but I do have a thing that would give everyone, or I would roll a d4 at the beginning of the battle, and everyone gets to add a certain amount to their initiative. But I think it's kind of late for that.
Yeah, it's a little late for that.
What am I rolling right now? Just initiative.
Too late for initiative.
11. Alright, and you'll come in when your turn rolls around.
Cool.
Alright, so now we have top of the round. Again.
Escalation die.
Oh,
Yes.
escalation die is now at 1.
At what? So that means I just add 1 to what?
Any attack rolls.
This is the escalation
Attack
die.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just
Oh, I
gonna
have to
So
keep that.
every
Set it
all of us
on top
get
of
an
this.
extra on the attack rolls.
or,
Or any d20s, I guess we roll for, I think. Is it maybe?
I want to
So,
do flip cards,
I'm gonna-
like a flip card thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, but I
cast
didn't make them.
Chaos Blessing because I need to cast a defensive spell. 7, so you gain 7 temporary hit points.
Who?
Wow.
Sorry, guys, nothing for you.
I mean, that's not bad.
Who?
She casts
Chaos blessing on herself.
Oh,
Because I rolled a 7.
okay.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right,
that's pretty
cool.
bad.
So, what does that look like?
Haha.
Aha.
Having just been hit by the acid, that which is did not need that again in my life. I wanna, I just kind of pop back up and go like, and this icy breath comes shooting out of her nostrils. And there's a short ice blue glow around her, and she seems to stand a bit more confident where she was just kind of crouching when this demon came at her.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
And that's it.
That's
Or can I I guess when I leave, is there attacks of opportunity in this?
Yes. So this
Can I
is
go
the way
for
it
a
works.
little bit?
This is the way it works. If you want to disengage,
Yes.
you can use your movement
Mm-hmm.
to roll a disengage check.
Okay.
And you have to roll an 11 or better, no modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And if you succeed, then you pop free from your enemy and you can disengage and use your movement. If you fail, you waste your movement action.
Okay, that's fine, because otherwise, if I wouldn't have
Yeah.
moved anyway if I didn't. Oh, that's an 11.
Okay, so you are able to pop free from this guy. Where do you go?
I hide behind somebody, something.
You are towards the back.
You're
The
pretty
only
much-
thing that you can
Right.
hide behind that's behind you
I'll just scoot
is
along
a
the
creepy
gate.
looking corpse man.
Yeah. I don't look very sturdy either. I'm like,
This guy with a big sword.
I look like an old
Small
man
man
with
with
black
big sword.
robe.
Well,
These
I just wanna get away
skeletons,
from
the
the-
skeletons don't seem to be attacking anything. You can try and back behind them. You can go around here.
Right,
You
I
can
just
go over here.
basically want to
Right.
kind of go between kind of shuffle along the gate to
Uh-huh.
be here, and I just kind of look at you very you should have been put in the freezer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely make eye contact for a second. You see very, very bloodshot eyes, just kind of suspiciously regarding you.
Are you okay?
I don't look okay.
Never
All right.
mind.
Next up, we have
Whitson?
our 19s. So Whitson and Gray.
Nice. And by the way, this AC counts as a kind of defense, right? If you use something that boosts your defenses, does it boost your AC as well?
It will say specifically
It
in.
says,
Yeah, it'll say versus AC versus MD or versus PD.
Or if it's a boost, it'll say what it boosts.
I'm pretty sure it's at all defenses. It's the stance of necessity.
Would this be in?
It would have come into play for the previous attack, so we're not going to worry about it now.
Okay.
What I'm going to do now, as terrified, is I'm going to swing my sword at the demon in front of me.
Okay.
Sounds like a good
With
call.
surprising ease, given the large sword and my small range.
Noise.
So I'm going to attack my intelligence. Do 10 to hit
10 to hit. Against what?
the one that's in front of me.
Oh yeah, 10 doesn't hit.
I don't think so. It does 1 damage
Okay.
on a miss.
All right. So this guy, right?
Yep.
What is it? What is your thing? Are you just swung at him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this little guy in travel's clothes swing this massive obsidian sword.
And it's actually kind of weird because he looks almost a little out of sync, or even like maybe his frame rate is a little lower than everyone else.
He's
Like-
lagging.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. As soon as he grabbed the sword, weird shit started happening to him as far as his position in space and such.
Is that me again?
So he swings and since he's kind of weirdly lagging, his
Yes.
sword kind of vanishes and appears on the other side of the demon.
Oh, cool.
Didn't even hit him,
I'm like-
but
Yeah.
it definitely
what the
should have.
Trippy.
I've clearly never used this weapon before.
Hope you kept your receipt.
Next up,
Glitch
do you want to
sword.
do anything? Do you want to try and pop free or anything?
No. How do recoveries work? What kind of action does it take?
It's an action,
Okay.
standard
Then I'm
action.
not going to worry about it. Cool. That's me.
Okay. Next up is Gray.
Alright, so this is a demon right here, this percentile.
Yep.
I'm gonna have my,
All the metal dice are demons.
my skeletons are going to encircle it and engage it.
I just
Okay.
imagine these girls like.
Keep in mind, this is your
Yeah, it's my minion.
perma-skeleton.
Yes. So they are going to make 3 attacks against it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the colorful dice is for my skelly minion. Let's see. Let's hit it.
I'm gonna do that.
Skelly minion rolls a 12,
It's perfect for this.
which I assume misses.
You see a 14.
Okay. Crumbling skeletons roll a 22 and an 8. So one of the crumbling skeletons will hit,
All right.
which is just 3 damage
3 damage.
with a sword.
So you guys see as these creepy, shambling skeletons actually encircle this demon. Do you want to describe anything?
One of them looks like it's polished bones that are actually pretty nice, and the other two are like covered in dirt and soil and moss. And they're all just moving very shakily and hacking at it with like crude rusted swords. And I'm kind of like shambling away to the side. I'm actually gonna move up. And how far does it extend this way? I don't want to go too far off the map.
Just right there.
Okay, I'm actually gonna move up pretty much, so I'm like shielded from it. And then I'm going to reach into my robe and pull out this thin black wooden wand and point it at the unengaged mob of mooks. And muttering strange words, I'm going to point it and unleash a blast of negative energy. I'm casting Unholy Blast.
Okay.
Unholy blade.
So that's going to be a 22 versus physical defense.
That hits.
Okay. That's going to be 23 negative energy damage against that mook mob.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice, dude. 23.
That's a daily.
Wow.
It's the mooks?
The mooks.
Yeah.
You attack these guys?
Yeah.
The mooks.
Yeah, the mook mob.
The acid ones?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm still hunched over on my staff, and I pull this black wand out and just like hiss some words and unleash. It's like a black with like a greenish white outline. Just kind of looks like a lightning bolt that hits them and travels between them.
Nice. Tell me how you kill 4 of them with this.
What do they look like?
They're little imps.
Their skin seems to rapidly rot and decay, and as it reaches like this very dry, flaky consistency, it actually floats upwards and just like turns into dust. And so they're kind of like flayed alive into the air.
Perfect balance.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Gray.
And then I kind of sink a little lower on my staff and like look at the wand, seeming like holy shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's my turn.
Alright, and that was 19. Next up, we have...
What is this?
Batman.
I'm mine.
It's so cool.
Although that's good.
Alright, I am going to do... So, I'm not totally 100% on the move mechanics, but I'm going to try my best here. Before I use my standard action, I'm going to engage Shadow Walk. And if I'm not engaged... Okay. If you are not engaged... You can follow me back.
What's up?
Is this something I'm able to do here? That's worded really kind of confusing.
This one. I'm gonna say no. I think you're being engaged by
Okay,
those guys.
got it. Well, never mind then.
Just lies. Someone that takes
Really?
away.
Yeah, an empty Oreo package that's sealed up is just disappointment waiting to happen. Okay, I'm gonna just try and swing my bladed gauntlets into the little crowd of little imps around me.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. So that is going to be 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna. What did we say? D8.
Yeah, D8
Okay. All right.
plus dexterity.
That's gonna be 11 damage.
Nice.
Damage.
So I am throwing my bladed fists around.
Tell me how you take 2 of these guys out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach out and I'm gonna say, this small town doesn't deserve your demonic filth. I'm gonna reach out and grab their the head of one in one hand and the head of the other in the other hand and just slam them together.
Yeah.
Splat.
Yeah.
This is your just dessert for trespassing upon this town.
Nice.
Boom.
Help!
I thought I'd hear Batman say the word dessert.
Nice.
He's part of Golden Age.
Next up, we have this dude.
CV takes me out again.
Who is
I have momentum.
actually he sees you as like less important, and he's gonna go after you.
Oh,
Just
snap.
because I'm blue?
Because I missed.
Yes, definitely racially
You look like a
motivated.
child.
I look like a child, and I'm just like,
Original Venom!
And then,
I did say that in
This
character.
guy is gonna continue attacking you because it seems like
He sees me as a threat.
yeah, you're a threat for sure.
Huey the small.
And you just swung a great sword at him. Great swords are scary. So okay, so first one is coming at you.
Uh-huh. Try me!
12 to hit.
Nope!
Wow. So like,
Just
13!
Okay, and then
Sucker.
next one is against.
What? Just this dragon
That hits.
granny
me.
dodging
That's
different
on you.
times.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
like
God, I
acid.
think I'm
Screw
gonna
you,
have
demons. You're just
to use my my otherworld shadow.
Did you grab a butcher knife on your way out?
Yes.
Does it
Oh,
require
I have my
focus?
club actually.
No.
Like,
Okay,
What is that?
It's
Like
just a feature.
tenderize
Shit, I
It
mean,
does
butcher
so.
knife
It
wasn't
needs
on the list
that
for weapons I
daily.
could use.
I would be
Totally just
I would be
have
going
one.
down otherwise.
Right?
Okay,
This whole
alright,
game is fast
so
and loose.
no, you wouldn't.
That's
5.
Hey Nick, can I replace my club with a butcher knife?
Yes,
Just for,
absolutely.
like-
Extremely on brand.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it should totally be a butcher knife.
Yeah.
Is it 1d6 is okay for that, right?
Yeah,
It's a big old.
it's the
butcher
same damage.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Nice!
All right.
Yeah, so I'm looking
Come on,
completely,
get me!
completely
knife.
outmatched.
Okay, so
And how this guy, as this guy's bearing
Still-
down,
so
he's
still
like a
wearing my
literal-
apron?
A literal,
Yeah.
it could be a literal shadow.
so he
Terrifying.
swings, and do you want it to be a shadow, or do you want to like glitch out?
It'd be a little bit of both. There's like a flash of like black energy from the sword, and I basically just blink out of existence for a moment.
So
Yeah.
the demon's
Just
like
like-
clubby
just-
arm
yes.
goes right through.
Just like my sword did against him a second ago, like it happens just with me.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
his attack.
And that's
Wow.
gonna freak him out enough for him to run away.
I think.
What? Seriously?
Yeah,
Wow.
Can I, do we
Scary
get,
cats.
do we
when
get
something is
attacks
blinking out of existence,
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's too stupid, I don't know.
he's gonna pop free and go out. If you're engaged with him, you do, but you're not engaged with
Right,
him.
oh, I thought you were talking about the other one.
No, this
But
one.
doesn't he? Oh no, he just, because he
So
he
he's
acts
gonna-
all the
he's-
time.
Did he
Yeah.
succeed?
He's gonna run away. Yeah, he did succeed. He's gonna run away from you, and he's gonna attack this guy.
Just
Oh my
like,
God.
Next
just like
turn.
fear
Next turn.
attack.
So next up
Batman,
is
no.
the other guy.
Well, think about the
Sorry, Sean,
cultists
you're
too.
so
It's like there's
good.
only a cultist in the world. So maybe
All right,
he's-
so this
Oh.
lark is going to which one hit him?
That would be
Probably
the
this guy,
It was the black one
the
actually.
black one. Okay, so he's gonna attack the black one, and he's
Classic.
gonna hit. So
Wow. Just
Hate-
continuing the
Hate
theme.
crimes.
he's gonna swing his big long arm and hit it for 5 damage.
Does it live?
Yes, it has 1 HP left.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm picturing these demons like the Dredge in the Banner Saga. If
Yeah.
anyone's played that.
These are very like weak demons. You
Oh,
can,
yeah,
you can
Dredge.
see that they're kind of like
Right?
they're not as strong as demons that you've seen like while you were down there. You had to like sneak by all of them, but these ones don't seem as strong. But there are a lot of them. So next up
Literally got
on the
speed.
initiative, considering your class, would you be coming in with troops?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So how many would you come in with?
3.
3. Okay.
Just get a little squad with me.
Okay. So you guys see as 4 guys approaching. Actually, you guys are probably 2 engaged in combat, but you hear the guards shouting in victory, like really like yes, reinforcements. And describe your character.
So you would see a high elf who's wearing chainmail armor that's got black and red coloring. He's got kind of wild, straight-ish. Like, it looks like his hair would normally be straight and like brunette colored, but he's been like riding hard and it's a little frazzled. And
Oh my.
and he like sees this shit happening, and he's just got like this look of determination on his face. You can tell he does not like demons.
Hot
And-
take. Not
Character
fan of demons.
Yeah.
And
Just saying.
you expect him to
Controversial.
kind of like go straight at the battle, but instead he's kind of like sitting there, like looks like he's just thinking about like what to do, like what the
I think
best.
I left the stove on.
Bring a die into the
He's,
battlefield.
Contemplative human fighting.
Yeah.
I'll use this.
I just imagine like furiously running and then like
So I guess coming in from over here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are all the lighter colored
Wait.
ones?
Side
you
saddle
guys-
on his horse.
Yeah, the metal dice are the
Found one
enemies,
of
and
those
the green ones are
traffic
the
lights
enemies.
yesterday
Okay.
that said,
So I'll just assume that your three guys are next
Oh,
to
dude,
it all
those
the
are
week.
hilarious.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Don't
And,
tell me what to do.
Yeah, you see him come in, and he's like, instead of jumping right into action, he's like kind of surveying the battlefield and trying to like see where he could best help out. So yeah, the first thing that he does is I'm going to use my weigh the odds feature, and I'm gonna, or not feature, but yeah, it is a feature. It's a class feature. So I gain 1d4 command points, and I also took the adventure feat with that, so I add my charisma modifier, which is +4.
Okay.
I can do that once per day. So I'm gaining 1 + 4 is 5 command points. So
Okay.
essentially, you see me come in and just kind of like pointing out to my troops, like, there, they need help there, and like, you go that way, and just kind of setting up. And that's all I do.
All right. So new guy on the field that looks super helpful, and he's got reinforcements for you.
Are your reinforcements also elves?
They would be a mishmash. I don't look like I am affiliated with the High Elves. I look like I'm affiliated with the Crusader.
The Crusader. Gotcha.
All right, and then there's another acid spitting demon. He's gonna spit acid in. Try and help his buddy against the skeletons. He sees this one's weak,
He'll do
so
weak.
he's gonna shoot for a
Okay.
17
At the weak
at
skeleton?
the weak skeleton.
That will hit.
So
Destroy it.
acid hits the skeleton, and you see it kind of melt and crumple to the ground, and then become just like dirt. Guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magic has gone from it, and it is now back to being a mound of earth. And then these three are going to freak out and attack you. And we have a natural 20 and
Ouch.
a 13.
I'm gonna use one of my features right there.
Okay.
Once per battle, when an enemy scores a critical hit against me or a nearby ally, I can increase the escalation die by 1.
Oh,
Is this the talent you picked?
Yeah, I picked
Hey!
3 talents. I picked.
nice.
Keep the die in mind.
Never say die, moment of glory, and into the fray.
So increase the die by 1.
Mhm.
Okay, so escalation die is now a 2. You add 2 to your attacks.
Sweet.
Oh, I forget this.
To your attack rolls,
Oh.
not your damage. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Was that a reaction, or is that just happen?
It's just something that happens.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Alright, so does the 13 hit?
No.
No, okay. So, natural 20, you take 10 damage as this one imp that seems to keep landing hits on you, just like tears into you.
I think you found your nemesis.
Yeah.
They're the Joker.
Top of the
Wait,
round.
my turn was skipped.
Little
Oh,
jokers.
your turn. Oh, we did?
Yep.
We did skip your turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna, with my feet, where I can take my greeting fist again on this guy. I'm like, don't look away from me. Like, fight me. And I'm gonna use my, I think the venom again, the venom strike opener.
Okay.
So I say, where is it? Yeah, where is it?
I think that's.
There's.
Yeah.
I say, eat this original venom. And I use like a thing.
Such a nerd.
Seriously.
And I'm probably gonna miss because that's 10.
Eat this.
It's a 10. Yeah.
Oh, wait! Can I roll my d6 to see if I get another standard action?
It's 10 plus 2. And you can roll your d6.
Oh, so plus 2. Okay, so that would have been
12.
It would have been 12.
Still not going to hit,
But
it's
d6.
12.
That's more for
Do we
I
know
rolled a 6.
what that guy's AC
Wait.
is?
Oh, I need to roll
lower
16.
than the exclamation die.
What'd you say?
probably not gonna come.
That's my turn.
You just not
What'd
get
you roll?
another action.
I rolled 6.
Oh,
So,
you didn't take the feat for the d4?
no, because I didn't realize, because I wasn't a wood elf at the
Yeah,
time.
it's fine.
So, I
Okay.
used, you do 1 damage on this guy.
Slap.
Damage on him.
Basically,
Open
as
and
his
slap.
perspective, I'm utterly useless.
Yeah.
Like, who is this
Good idea.
kid?
Yeah, man. I'm fucking shooting black
So
lightning.
this one
every
is
single
a
This what
time.
happens
tiny
when you don't get your
attack focus
bacon.
demon.
Okay.
That is currently
I was about to get
engaged
that
with the
bacon.
monk and the dragon.
I'm just a little hungry.
Breakfast
And
is
this
the
one
most
is a
important
big,
thing.
heavy looking one that's like swinging its forearms like clubs. And then these are
Oh,
little.
they're so
Yeah, it happens.
This one is also a heavy, clumpy,
And
club-armed one.
so does any one of them look like super powerful, like the
I can
leader
do
or
both.
something?
No, then you don't see anything that might look like a leader right now.
You can do.
Yeah, you would recognize a leader as a leader.
Wait,
So
on the
Because
head.
it's a
See
quick
that.
action.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Then bleh.
top of the round. Escalation die is now at 3. You should
Yes.
add 3 to your attack rolls.
So, first of all,
Go ahead.
since I have the attacking warp, I get to roll my d6. It's a 3. So that means it's the pops, whatever. Where is it now?
You can pop free.
I think that was it earlier, yeah. Until the end of your next turn, you can pop free from staggered enemies as a quick action.
Okay. Well, the
Um,
one that has you engaged is indeed a staggered enemy, so you can spend a quick action to pop free.
But I want to instead spend my quick action to use my breath weapon on him. Because that's a quick action.
Okay.
So, close quarters breath weapon attack.
choice.
Thank you. Against one, so physical defense. I just don't know what I roll for that.
Roll
Highest
your
ability
normal.
score. With a...
Oh, use your highest ability score against one meal. So I think you just roll.
Yeah, roll a
But
d20.
with what? 20.
Roll a
Yeah,
d20.
yeah.
Add your highest ability score.
Fucking 1.
Alright, so. you,
Guess that didn't
you
work.
see her go to cough up some frost and instead just like hack up a frozen loogie. Kinda gets caught on it.
Oh.
Ah.
You okay?
It's a bit dry.
I think you used too much on your fridge.
Good thinking.
Alright.
And
You still
so,
have
but
a
I
move
still
and a
have
standard action.
right. So as a standard action,
You rolled an attack spell.
I did, and I would like to use Blarg,
Blarg.
which is my once a day.
Okay.
Wow.
And I would like to use that. They're all near, right?
They're all near you.
Right. So then I will roll the d6 first because it's 1d6 enemies.
Are they nearby in a group?
It says just nearby enemies. That's all it
1d6
says.
nearby enemies.
Okay,
So I guess I
yeah,
can
chaos.
choose, right?
Yeah, just nearby enemies.
You.
You get a card. You get a
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
You get shot in the face. So I want to take 3 of these. Do any of them look more affected?
So the way these guys work is they're known as what is a mook mob, which means that they share a health pool. So if you hit one with enough damage, it can kill multiple.
That's
So I don't know
was able to
if
take
she
off
would
4.
know that. But
This is mechanically just known.
okay.
So this
Well,
is
so my thinking was, so I would actually like to pick this one
uh-huh.
as the first, just because he's in my face, and then one of these are the ones, and that guy because he looks a bit cornered.
So you rolled 3.
I rolled 3, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So, and that's
You'll have to make the attack roll though.
right. that's the thing. Okay.
roll
Versus
plus-
physical defense.
Yeah. And it's a
Why?
what'd you roll?
A 2.
Plus
I'll
what?
use another
Yeah.
Plus 3 plus
3 plus 1, so 6.
Does it say to roll for each one or just you roll once?
Oh no, plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. So it'll be plus 7. Because it's your
Why?
charisma plus the escalation die plus your level.
No, it's this.
Yeah.
That's on a hit. That's the damage.
Yeah. No,
What?
charisma is 3, escalation die is 3, and then your level is 1. So that's your plus.
Oh, right, the escalation die. So then but that makes 10.
Still, yeah.
Yeah,
still
still
not
not gonna
well.
go.
But do I have to roll separately for each one of the three?
I don't think so. I will let you though.
Go for it.
Do it.
Nice. Oh, that's better. So that was what?
Plus 7, right?
Plus
Yeah,
7,
plus
so
7.
18.
18. Is that on this one or this one?
I think I called. Yeah,
This guy.
yeah. I think
Okay.
that one.
So 18 to hit. What's the? Go
It's
ahead and roll
3d6.
for the last one.
Right. That's a 7, so 14 on the little one.
14 does not hit.
Fuck! I'm just too flustered. I don't like demons.
Yeah, getting
Do I
triggered.
know if a 15 would hit?
I'm
You know,
I'm saying for the
15
health
would hit.
measure,
I'm just
Then
used to
I'm going
trial.
to use.
Hold on, listen.
I'm going to use.
Okay,
my,
so that's-
what was it?
that's
my moment
9?
of glory.
Hold
Wait,
on,
what?
hold on.
I'm using my moment of glory, which I rolled at the beginning of battle, which was a 1, and add it to your to hit for that one.
To hit.
Yeah. So now
So
you
that
also
would
hit
hit?
this one.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
So do I roll damage separately now as well?
No, we'll just
Oh, no.
combine it.
Yeah, same damage for all targets, but a separate effect for each one.
And
Okay.
I'm
So-
also
So-
going to
D4 then.
use my. You set them up, I finish, so that I add my charisma modifier to the damage dealt by an ally.
Cool.
In addition, I get +2 to attack against that creature.
Holy
in
crap,
those
commanders are dope.
So which one? You have to pick one of them, right? You have to either pick this
Yeah, I
one
think
or
I
this
have to
one.
pick one.
These are the two that got hit.
And does this look damaged at all?
Yeah, not super damaged, barely damaged.
I'll choose that.
You add 4 to mine, right?
Yes.
4. Then it's 13 plus another 4, 17. 17 damage
Uh-huh.
each.
Okay.
And then there's also an effect. So the first effect for the big guy is it's confused until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Awesome.
Wow.
And then for the little guy, the little guy is weakened.
Wow.
But if it saves, it ends.
So describe to me how you kill 2 of these with that spell, and tell me what the spell looks like.
Right, it's blarg, and that's kind of the sound that she makes. So she just went to like, and just had that ball of ice fall out, and just kind of swings around past that demon right in front of her, and goes in between it and you, and just like, does this, and there's just this. So you might have expected like a directed cone of just whatever it is, but it's more like it's a bit lightning and a bit of snow and ice and a bit of water,
Wow.
and it just shoots across and ends up kind of splitting. Doesn't look like it was planned, but hey, and hits this one in the face, and then kind of loops around into this.
Takes
hit him
out
as
takes
well.
out these guys. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
but this one definitely takes a stronger hit because that's how it gets me.
Yeah.
Confused.
Nice.
Nice.
Where is it?
Okay.
It now has ice on it in
Very
its face.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. So now we have our 19s.
19s. All right. So just to make sure. So I think just being engaged is just the same as like being in melee. So like we're
Being engaged is like
Because I looked, it doesn't look like there's anything you have to do to be engaged with someone.
being engaged is like to me it's like a time in your life when you just
Okay.
like
Again, this is another thing I don't think is going to matter now. So here's
You're
what I think I'm
suddenly
going to do.
feeling your
And
freedom.
I think this is how this works out.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I think being
Yeah.
engaged just
Stupid.
means
Yeah.
like you were attacked or have attacked that creature within melee range. And that's what engaged is, I think.
Bad part is a lot of attack
Okay,
spells.
because
No.
that kind of
Oopsie.
makes like
But I get to
everything
reroll
I thought,
this.
but I think it's just here. Just
If I can actually hit something.
That would be.
Yeah.
because whatever even the SRD
That's
is,
many
characters are
Let's
engaged
flip
when they
over
are
this
in melee.
game.
Last time we played this, I was a
Oh,
I
that's
missed.
it? Sure.
Yeah, so I would have done some extra damage to
Same.
the other enemy, but that's fine. Here's what I'm going to do.
Share this
I'm going to go ahead and
with
draw
Everton.
focus.
I'm doing real
That's
well.
going to draw an opportunity attack
Yeah.
from the demon. He can choose to take that attack against me.
Okay. Sure, yeah, it's gonna attack you.
Go ahead.
Does your focus start?
I think it does, but then I also have something for if it misses as well.
I think the focus is in effect after the opportunity attack because it's a reaction to you starting to focus.
You'll have to worry about that one later. I'm just going to hit him with a sword.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
Hit him with a sword.
Threw it on the ground.
15 to hit.
15
Yeah.
does not hit.
Just 1 damage.
He's a 16, so
Dude.
Cool. That's my turn.
Oh my god. Alright. Bone guy.
all right, great.
Bone him.
Wrong guy.
Bone him.
Bone him. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Give him the bones.
Yeah, my bone guys are going to attempt to bone him.
Mm.
Swinging the rusty
Boner
short
time.
swords. Ooh, that's a 21 and a 22.
Nice, both hit.
Properly boned.
Boner damage.
Good boning right there.
That's going to be 7 collective slashing damage from
Dang.
rusty short swords. Does anyone on the battlefield look like they're at
That's
5
sexist.
HP or less?
Is anyone 5 HP? Or you mean
Enemies.
Yes. You sense the presence of death
Which one?
on this little guy.
All right. As a quick action, I'm going to reach out a clawed gauntlet and just whisper, "Give me your bones." and,
Fucking creepy.
and I'm gonna beckon with one finger, and then like he's gonna like contort, and his neck is gonna twist, and then like one by one, it's gonna be like pop, 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 like his vertebrae just start popping out of his neck, and they like fly over and clatter at my feet as I drop him to 0.
Wow.
That is a
I'm
good
gonna say-
technique. I could use that in the butcher shop.
I'm gonna say it doesn't fly all the way to your feet. He just
Okay.
get tugged in
Yeah,
your direction.
yeah.
and
The bones just kind of get pulled towards
then
me.
he
brutal.
That's
dies.
disgusting.
Nice, dude. I forgot that you had that. Otherwise, I would have told you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And then let's see. We got demons here and here. I'm gonna try to get in the middle here and huddle. Who is this? Is this you, Sean? Purple die?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up kind of behind you. Are you on a horse or are you on foot?
I was
Wait,
thinking
is that
that I
you?
was
I
on a
thought-
horse when I got here.
Oh no, that's a skeleton.
Okay, so you just see this like black robed figure leaning on a staff kind of like shuffle up behind you and like peek around the side of your horse. And then I'm going to again extend a clawed gauntlet. And which of the 3 remaining demons, the non-mooks, looks the weakest?
So this guy's staggered. This guy's staggered. That's it.
Okay,
I'm confused.
I would do the number 2 or the D12.
Confused. Yeah. Number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to do this motion, and skeletal arms are going to come out of the ground and try to grab his legs
Okay.
as I cast Death's Gauntlet.
Okay. Keep in mind you have a +3 on your attack roll.
Sweet. That's going to be a 27 versus physical
Using
defense.
That definitely hits.
Tight. That's going to be 6 negative energy damage, and it is ongoing, but he can end it on his turn with a standard action. So, skeletal arms pierce the ground and start clawing at his legs and trying to pull him into the
Fucking
earth.
creepy.
It's a standard action to end it.
Yeah, on his turn, he can batter them away to end the ongoing damage.
And he can't go anywhere, right?
He can move, but the limbs will follow him.
Okay.
You see me like turn and look at you as you're doing this, and like it kind of looks like I like am a little like disgusted or like kind of sneering at you, but I'm like shaking my head like, all right, you know how to kill demons. That's all I care about.
Yeah, and like I lift my head just enough to where my hood reveals my eyes, and you can see that they're like horribly bloodshot, and the skin underneath is ghostly pale.
Go with to sleep.
Seems scarier.
Yeah.
But definitely a little weirded
I
out.
look like I'm studying for finals.
All right, Hank.
I am the bat. Yeah. Don't call me Hank.
Hangman.
Hank is dead.
I am going to pop my once per battle quick action of swashbuckle, and I am going to throw the equivalent of a smoke bomb, like a powder bomb, at my feet that's going to explode.
Oh my god.
And I am going to use that to pop out,
Uh-huh.
and then I am going to shadow walk, which I basically everything that is considered to be. Like anything that's nearby, I'm targeted. It just targets the highest mental defense that's nearby me.
Okay.
And
So you're popping free. Are you going anywhere?
well, this shadow walk is a movement attack. Like it uses an attack, but it's like a move action.
Move action. Okay.
Yeah. So, provided this works, it's just my charisma plus my level 17 against the highest mental defense around me to see if this succeeds.
Oh yeah, that succeeds.
Yeah, I disappear from play.
Oh.
Wait, what?
He just vanished.
I just shadow
He
I
just
just
threw
threw a
a
smoke
bomb
bomb
and it was
to escape
vanished.
from the enemy I was engaged with, and I am.
The demons got him!
and then you hear from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You hear, "I am the night."
Is it broad daylight?
Did you do
You're
an
too
action?
early!
It's a move action.
I think that is an action.
So
Yeah.
you still have a standard action.
I think that's your standard action.
I think it counts as my standard action the way it's worded. It says, as a move action before you use your standard action this turn, if you're not
Oh,
engaged.
you can still use your standard then.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I also
kidding,
have
I'm back.
improved sneak attack, so this is going to be
Haha.
lovely. Yeah, then I am just going to rematerialize behind this guy.
Yeah, and
Shadow step.
you look at it now, and it's kind of like confused, and it's just like kind of looking around, like,
It literally is.
where am I? And it looks
double
like it has
confused now.
nothing to do with your smoke.
What am I
bomb.
doing with my life?
Yeah. What even am I?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Attack?
Yeah, but I guess sneak attacks only work against enemies that are engaged with one or more of my allies. So, would I not be able to sneak attack on this guy because he's not engaged with anybody?
Can you appear to this guy?
Yeah, I'll rematerialize over whatever I can sneak
You just
attack.
kill steal. I'm trying to take this guy out.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that attack then. That their attack, and there's escalation. So
Plus
that's-
3.
Okay, so plus 3. So that's
Get to beat 16.
yeah, way beat 16. I rolled a 17. So
Okay, nice.
um,
Alright, so you guys hear. And then it just appears behind this thing that is attacking both of you. And
Meanwhile, that one demon sits there like.
So confused.
What?
Confused Vincent Vega.
so that is going to be a total of 12 damage.
12. Nice. Fuck yeah. Nice, dude.
Fuck yeah.
So, you want to describe your attack?
Well, it just seems like almost out of nowhere. Like if I appeared in a burst of smoke, then I like reappeared in like a swoosh of my black cloak, and I just like dive tackle out of the air, like bladed gauntlets forward, like right into this demon.
Awesome.
So metal.
That's
Kind of
This
with an.
song
So you kind of like when you do that, like both of you get knocked prone, and then you
Yeah.
both just like get back up right away, like ready to keep attacking. All right, is that your turn? I think that's your turn. You
That
do
is
everything you can do.
that is my turn. Yes.
Okay, next up we have this guy who's
Yeah, sometimes.
still looking like he's like. He's just gonna kind of like mosey away.
Just gonna.
It's like,
He's gonna mosey over and like look around some more, and then mosey over this way and like, look around.
what
like,
even is?
He's really not sure like where he's supposed to go.
What have I been doing with my
Cute.
life?
Yes,
He
everybody.
looks like a
Existential crisis
Yeah.
right
he
now.
looks like a big ugly lost puppy.
Me anytime I
Almost
smoke,
wants to make you go like,
smoke weed
"Aw."
before the grocery store.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
exact same thing.
Smoke weed and then went to the mall.
He still has like frostbite in some parts like
Yeah.
around his face.
Yeah.
All right, it is our monk's turn.
Okay.
Do it.
I forgot that I could use my
You
key,
get him,
by the way,
Daddy.
to upgrade my attack by 1.
That.
But I'm going to do an attack. I'm going to do... Okay. And I get like... Eat my claw, the panther.
Oh God, it's so bad.
I love it.
Panther.
Fuck.
gotta change your voice, dude. It's killing your rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's plus 3.
What'd
So
you roll?
it's a total of 5. So 4 is plus, so it's plus 8, so 13. Even with my key, I wouldn't be able to make.
Oh
Wait, roll the d6.
no! He's really having an off day without his
Nope.
bacon.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4. God damn it.
You
Well,
still have your move action, your
Come on,
quick action.
Caddy.
Youch.
I don't really have quick actions as a monk. Like, that's just not really a thing that we do.
You
We
can
could-
still,
we
you
just,
can
like,
like
do that.
disengage from him and go fight the little acid guy.
Not
if
in
you
this
think-
family.
No, I'm determined. I did 1 damage, by the way, on that guy. By the way.
One
Death
damage
by
and
1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Can I just...
Hitting him
I
with
just...
hitting him with a dull spoon.
This is like pathetic. I'm just like... It's like
Yeah, she's like scratching with one nail, but it's like your long nail.
That's my turn.
Okay. Nice. Next up is going to be
Very un
this
my
guy.
turn music. I did not have an epic metal Metallica style turn.
Who's looking still pretty good. He's gonna attack the next skeleton because he had some pretty good luck. So he's gonna attack the rainbow skeleton
I'm literally just like a kid that's tagging along. Like
with
why-
a
why is
natural
this kid-
20. That's 10
Fighting?
damage.
She's getting
Jack,
Sorry?
your second summoned skeleton just took 10 damage to the face.
The summoned one?
Yeah, he
I-
just got clubbed down
I-
into the ground.
Oh yeah, it just explodes into bone dust. That was the white one, actually.
Oh, that was the white one?
Yeah. Summon guy's always going to be multicolored. Yeah, so there's like a little like rusty short sword that just clatters to the ground and it's just like
Evaporate.
yeah.
Okay, and then now this little acid guy is gonna, seeing you do all dazzling stuff, he's gonna shoot acid at you. 17 to hit.
Ow.
5 acid damage.
Ooh.
Feel the burn.
I'm pretty fucked up.
How many hits of acid did you take, man?
Oh, actually, you should have gone. Go ahead.
Cool. Is that guy close enough for me to get into melee with him?
Sure.
Alright, I'm going up to him, and I'm gonna just try to make a melee attack against him. And I had a +2 on him because of the thing that I used last turn.
Okay, yeah.
I added my charisma modifier to the dragon spawn attack.
You're already moved. Don't take anyone
I
else's.
was trying to find a detour. So for a melee attack, it's gonna be 6 plus
That was the spell that I made.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
11.
Plus your. +2, plus your level.
That's including my level.
Let's see, +2 is including your
I
level.
have +1.
I have a feeling you guys are gonna kill these.
I got it all in charisma.
We're doing pretty good.
Might happen.
Okay, alright, so you missed. It's
and then-
confused and looking lost and you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a quick action, going to use Just Stay Calm. And so when the escalation die is 2+, I can decrease it by 1, and then 1d3 of my nearby allies can use a recovery.
So you're fucking us on the
One of my
escalation.
nearby allies can use a heal.
It said 1d3.
1d. Oh yeah.
Roll a d6.
I don't know why I used d4. Cool.
3.
3. I like that better. Who's looking the most fucked up?
I'm pretty fucked up.
I'm super fucked up.
I always look fucked up, but I'm at full health.
Well, definitely you two.
Cool.
Alright,
Everybody
you
touched.
hurt.
Oh, I'm good. I'm actually over my max because
No
I
one
got
else
7
has been
temporary.
Bring
You
it
haven't.
with
You
it.
got
Yes.
7 temporary, but what
Just,
about your normal health?
Is it full?
No, it's not full.
Oh,
it's,
Just as
it's,
Glitterhageners.
It's.
Then
Yeah.
then take a heal. Take
I'm
a
not
heal
for
recovery.
Glitterhagen.
I mean, I lost 5
Wait,
points.
wait,
It's
yeah.
not that big a deal.
Well, he's
it's
healing
gonna
3
get
people
wasted.
automatically.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just-
You haven't lost anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody's attacked me.
Well,
Because I'm just like,
You're just useless.
Yeah, of course. Then I'll take it.
Yeah.
bite your legs off.
The recovery is
Actually, wait, no, I do.
Just a flesh wound.
Come back, you bastard.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not that one because I rolled a 1 on that one, but it's the wrong die, so that's good.
Recovery is your
So does that add on
It's just
top
this plus
now?
my con modifier.
it's your your die for your health plus your
Right.
con modifier.
Like a D8, I think.
I get 6 health. Alright,
I think it's a
useful.
6.
Oh, it's a D6?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
'cause you're-
D6 for chaos mages. So that
Plus
plus.
Dude, my recoveries are D6 minus 1. So frail.
Cool, thanks. You got some health back.
Well,
But
did you roll your
coffee.
recovery?
What?
You want to have negative though.
Yeah. I get plus 1 to all
No,
my
I didn't.
necromancer
What am I wrong?
spells. because
I
I'm so
think for
frail.
you it's a D8 plus your con modifier.
Super frail.
They encourage frailness.
And if I had a positive con, I would get minus 1.
Oh.
Can I also flavor my attack a little bit?
Yeah, dude, do what you do.
So you guys see,
Not bad.
like, I'm doing a good job of, like, commanding my helpers to help you guys out, and, like, I'm telling you guys, like, strike him there, like, that's his weak point and stuff, but, like, you notice I'm not, like, I kind of got, like, a bum leg or something, like, I'm just not a very good fighter.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little on the older side,
Which
but
apparently means
I
you
look-
got married.
I look like I'm not really
An arrow to the
knee,
doing
really?
the best I
Yeah.
could be in
Because,
melee.
like, you know,
Oh.
you took a leave to, like, propose.
Nice.
See
You,
that?
aside from
Used to be
my
an
bat
archer
mask,
like
you,
you,
I
and
appear
I
to be
took an
like
arrow to the knee.
wonderful
Yeah.
physical
Yeah.
condition.
That's good.
Yeah.
Top of the round, escalation die is back at 3.
Oh,
Why?
why did it go down?
Because of
Sean
my-
made it go down.
my heal ability.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
I mean,
But
you also
no!
increased it, so it's fine.
What?
It's okay. I mean, I've only missed like every single turn.
So I can't. So if when I cast, I need to cast what I drew, but I don't have to cast, right? I can just attack with my melee weapon.
Yeah, but the next time you cast, it has to be what you
It has to be that. Yeah, sure.
What did you draw?
I drew defense.
Have you been putting any of the things back
Nope.
in the bag?
No, I just happened to. I've drawn 2 attack, 1 defense, not the second defense. So both iconic are left in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I don't think there's much left in the combat, so if you want to do an iconic one instead, I will let you do that.
oh, but I wanted to butcher knife.
Oh, I kind of want to see what the iconic one is.
Okay, I have no idea how those work yet, but sure.
So you have to roll a
First I
die
roll
to
for the-
determine
yeah.
which icon. So roll a d12.
Oh, let's roll that. Is it 11?
Is there
11?
a table?
Yeah, there's a table somewhere.
It's
there
Prince
was
of
one in-
Shadows is the one. So look at your Prince of Shadows spells.
Right.
Oh,
It's
wait,
crazy.
I forgot that I would have dealt damage.
Wow.
This man.
What would it have been?
1.
Must be pretty far down, right?
Yes. Wait, light.
That of the high ones.
What is this? Like, how does it sort it?
I just.
By icon. Is it not sorted on the SRD?
It was Prince of Shadows, right?
I wonder. It doesn't.
I think I
something-
need the book. It's
Yeah, it
not,
doesn't say
It's
it.
not on
We
here.
need the book.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chaos
This
Mage.
is,
Yep.
yeah.
Told you you need the book.
I've been doing fine so far.
Yeah. For a very strange class.
So Prince of Shadows, you have.
Oh, let me see it. I'll forget immediately. Thank you.
I don't know if you have any daily spells left.
I don't.
Okay.
But they're both one is once per battle and one is at will. And I think I'll take them.
You ready with your turn?
Mhm.
You ready with your turn?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so I'll do Shadow Dance, which targets 2 nearby creatures, enemies or allies. The targets teleport and swap places. Each teleported enemy takes 1d6 damage. So I want to switch
It's so good.
that one.
This one?
No, the one in the back.
This
Yeah,
one?
that one, yeah. And okay, so hold on. Which ones do? Which one look? Is there anyone that looks like close
There's
to
this
dying?
one, this one, this one, and this one. So you have 6 health. You have
And so you just pull it
22
off
health.
automatically.
You have
Wow.
13 health, and you have 7 health.
Okay, I'll switch the fucker that's been bothering me the whole time. The 12.
That's good.
Yeah. And the little one.
Okay.
And I don't think I have to roll anything for that.
1d6.
It just happens. Yeah, I just roll 1d6. But like no hit or anything.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
It's a 6?
Oh shit!
Only takes
Yeah.
6 damage.
Wait, didn't that one?
See,
Come
kill
on.
this guy.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I want him to come out of the teleport and just like something just pops, like his neck just like.
Okay.
Teleport cut.
Nice.
Have you guys heard Watchmen? No.
So,
That's what I'm thinking.
you guys see is this dragonborn that's been like kind of struggling with some of these things. It's just like, has he shown some crazy amounts of awesome magic.
I just lift my butcher
just-
knife.
Yeah, it's just suddenly like switches 2 of them and let's see. And the spiny one that has been giving you guys so much trouble just kind of like splits, almost like he didn't quite make it through the teleport.
Another glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Here's your commander. Okay, so this one is out.
Will not take me again.
Next up,
Alright, so I, just recovered. I was really ready for like a second wind to just really, grate my teeth and go up against this big demon. And then he fucking got teleported. And died.
Well,
For the very purpose, there's this little guy in front of me. Now I'm gonna do the thing.
he looks fucked up. He looks like he barely made it through the teleport.
Yeah.
He's one level.
Yeah.
Wow.
But here's what I'm gonna do.
If I miss, I kill him.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm
that's the
I'm
spirit.
gonna do the same thing I did last time, and so I feel like I should be able to draw focus and then trigger off of that, especially because I found that opportunity attacks count as a free action. They're not an interrupt action, so I don't think there would be any reason to interrupt it. So I would draw it, they would attack, and then it can trigger from there. Does that make sense? Especially because I'm giving them a free attack against me. It's not OP or anything. It's just free.
The haggling has started.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go to the rules later on this, but either way, I'm just gonna be.
I mean, this battle's pretty much over.
So
either way,
it's just it's up to you if you're gonna let me try this thing that I want to try here.
No pressure or anything.
I mean, it's gonna die.
Sure.
Anyway.
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
But for the record, I disagree with that.
Okay.
And I think that
we'll go to
the
rules.
opportunity to attack, you haven't finished focusing when it happens.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna go ahead and just charge up as if I'm about to swing, but I really just leave myself open to an opportunity attack if he wants to attack me.
Okay. Are you flavoring your focus?
Yes, it is me focus.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, it's gonna
Cool.
attack.
He's got to attack first.
He hits.
That's gonna hit.
5 damage.
Cool. I'm gonna take 5 damage, and that's gonna trigger my that's gonna trigger my moment of karma, and so this will be my attack that I get to make against him. It's a natural 1.
Oh
It's the
no!
worst thing.
Moment of karma.
Would you say that
There are
this
so
karma
many-
for
there
the
are so many-
rules
there are so many
came
cool,
into play?
There are so many cool things that could happen. This is not.
That was one of
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Let me see if I do 1 damage on this and kill him anyway. Because that would be pretty funny.
Oh, please do.
Hilarious.
Damage on a miss.
this giant sword.
Equal to spell level. He takes 1 damage.
He still dies.
You just swoop over his head and like swipe
did
off
it.
a little bit of his scalp. Or something.
Yeah,
He just chops
Accidentally
into me.
scalped the end.
yeah.
And then it almost looks like I froze and then just like caught up, and it looks like I just did two circular swings or something. It's just really weird. And then the sword just slaps him in the face and he dies.
Cultist is now like the glitch in the Matrix.
I missed so bad that I spin around and clip him with these.
Oh my God.
You clip him. Like,
Yes.
you know what clipping.
I don't even hit the flat side of the sword hits it.
Such an aimbot.
And just like
Next up, we have Gray.
Come on,
Okay.
bone him.
So which guy just died?
One there.
The
There's
little
this
guy.
one and that one left.
There's the two left.
The 2 lunks who left.
How are they looking?
This one's looking pretty fucked up and lost and confused.
Yeah.
And this
Actually, he's
one's
not
looking
confused
like he
anymore.
hasn't really been hit much.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. That one is no longer confused because it only lasts until the beginning of my next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Natural 20 from Skelly Buddy there.
Okay.
He's gonna deal 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage.
As-
For the
Sounds
future,
slashed.
Yeah.
on the natural 20s, instead of rolling double dice,
Yeah.
considering how many dice this game ends up getting to,
Yeah.
I think let's just double
Just
the
double
die
it?
roll.
Okay.
So what was the damage?
9.
9
How's he looking?
on this guy.
Yeah.
He's
He's not at 5 or less, right?
No, he's not. He's not
Okay.
in your range.
I'm going to again try to cast Death's Gauntlet on him and summon the skeletal hands from the grave. 17 versus physical defense.
Hits.
All right. That's going to be 7 necrotic energy ongoing that he can undo with his standard action.
Okay.
And this song starts playing.
Nice. Good job.
I'm going to
dude.
continue to run away.
Okay.
Just like shamble away. Like,
All right. He's down to 6 health, so
oh,
not quite
so
there.
thirsty for his bones.
Give me the death knell.
Give me your bones.
Okay. All right.
That's
Next up,
disgusting.
we have the bat.
The bat.
The bat.
The bat is on the
Pretty pretty handy for eating wings, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Does any do any of
Maybe
the
skin is boneless.
is this considered nearby? Does he have
The whole map is nearby.
okay, so does anybody have 17 mental defense?
16.
16? Oh, wait.
I don't have 17. No. Are you for that?
Yeah.
Oh, just for them.
Oh, okay, for that.
Awesome. I shadow walk again, and I just like the swish of the cloak. I vanished from the battlefield.
So mysterious.
Fun, I love this. I love this. This is so
Nice,
good.
dude.
You are still the knight.
Even though it's a bright day.
Yeah.
It's now 2:15 p.m.
The time is now.
Getting
2
closer to
p.m.
night.
2 p.m. in 6 seconds.
Night approaches.
It's
And-
night. It's
Very
nighttime.
slowly.
Slowly.
It's like it's nighttime somewhere in the world.
Yes.
So it's the night sound.
You cannot escape the knight's justice. And I drop in behind this guy again, remembering him fucking me up
So
earlier.
you just see a guy dressed in all black with fat ears and a cape appear
And
behind your foe.
Oh no! Well, I want to drop down on him as an attack. Like, I
Okay.
want to elbow drop with my
Oh yeah,
gauntlets.
let's do it. Do that.
All right, let's get this sneak attack going.
Did you
That
roll to
is definitely a
attack, or-
sneak attack. Sneaky.
Do you have to roll to attack? Or?
Dude, rogues are way
Oh, yeah.
crazier in this.
Sure.
I know, dude.
Just fucking shadow teleport whatever you want.
Yeah, what
I'm almost certain that's going to hit with a 25.
Oh yeah, that hits, man. How do you want to do this?
I just want to see what I got. That would have turned out to be 12. So, yeah. So when I drop in, I'm like just coming down with my bladed gauntlet, like right on his head as much as possible. Just like I'm gonna say,
So you guys see this gauntlet get stuck in its head, and it kind of falls and crumples down with him on top.
He just came
Pull it out.
out.
Oh my God.
Poor guy.
lights out.
Nice. He was just like, oh, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, I was
gonna
fighting-
kill. Ugh.
All right, next up, we have this guy.
He takes... actually, at the end of his turn, he'll
This
take
guy?
ongoing damage. Yeah, I just cast Death Gauntlet on him.
I thought you casted this guy.
No, that was the other
That
dude.
was the other dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that'll change. I can
Once-
cast it on the other guy if it
once
would.
in this
if I
say this guy's still alive.
No, that's fine.
Well, he can still be alive. It's okay. You
Sure.
Fucking
That guy's
another
fucked anyway. I was trying to cast it on the one next to my skeleton.
okay? Sorry.
That's it.
You
All
took him
right,
down, you
so-
elbowed him in the head, and he's
Wait, so that one's not dead?
no. Nick thought I cast my spell on another guy than I intended to.
All right, so now both of these guys have 1 health.
Oh, cool. So no matter what, I
But
would.
so that guy gets
Yeah.
his turn, but at the end of it, he dies from the skeletal hands. He takes a guaranteed
Yeah,
5
man.
plus 1d4
Well,
negative damage.
after the skeletal hands, he has 1 health left. I was just letting you know.
Right, but
For death.
on his turn, he takes another 1d4 plus 5 ongoing negative.
I included that. You said it was on 6 ongoing, right? Is what you said?
It's 1d4 plus...
7 ongoing is what you did.
Do I just roll it once, or do I roll it every time for ongoing
I'm
damage?
just going to say once.
Just once? Okay, it'll be 7 ongoing then. Cool. So he'll have 1 at the end of his turn.
Yeah, so he's going to die at the end of his turn. So he's going to attack your skeleton.
Sweet. Bring it, bitch.
So with a natural 17, he's going to hit. So that's 5 damage.
Okay. My skeleton's actually pretty good. He's like as strong as me, basically. He has way higher. I have 9 AC. My skeleton has 17 AC.
What?
Yeah,
Jeez.
and 14 HP, which
That's-
is only 4 less than me.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm like weaker than a literal skeleton.
This guy crumples down.
I now get when you
What's
say
your
give
max?
me
At
your
18
bones.
HP.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy dies.
So skeletal arms just like pull him into the ground screaming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it is your turn.
Did the last turn.
Go, punch
right.
them all to death.
Now, I will have my dance of the mantis, which lets me do a movement
Oh,
before my standard
shit.
action. So, woo! Right there, I'm going to do a leaping, like spinning kick.
It's gonna miss.
Hey, a natural 15. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
That hits, man.
Okay.
Congratulations.
He's like, I can't
Yes.
do things.
I can't hit.
Max damage for 9 damage.
Just at the right moment of the fight, too.
And actually, no, screw it. I'm going to use my greeting fist to do an extra d8. I'm going to use my key point to double that damage.
You're just gonna disintegrate.
Yes. So,
For those listening, this enemy has 1 health left.
so let me double all my damage.
I, like a sensible person, missed and did 1 damage to kill my
Okay.
With style.
But you
Yes.
just have to overdo it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I doubled that, so 4 on top of that, so 13. Yeah, I did 9 plus 4, so 13 total.
Alright, nice.
So just like gonna have
Punch
like
through it.
literally no, like my kick is it's a jab technically,
It's gonna
so
give a
it's actually-
shockwave as
So
it
it's gonna
hits.
be like literally just
It's
like
the
punching
whooshie.
like crack the neck down, just like as it just right into the ground.
Alright, so that happens.
Yeah. The only thing I did this entire thing.
And then
You whittled away at them.
Yeah.
you guys hear cheering from the wall and from your reinforcements that showed up for the battle. And they're like, open the gate! And the gate kind of like opens up.
Rohan has answered.
Yeah. And I am going to just kind of, unbeknownst to everybody, shadow walk out of there. Just aside so I can go. I'll just quickly change.
Okay.
I'm gonna hobble back towards the gate, and my skeleton's gonna try to join me, but I'm gonna like push it off. Like no, he's
Fuck
like,
off!
Too needy.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Stop
I
smothering me.
realize it's not trying to hurt me, but I like push it over and then run through the gate, and I'm like, close the gate.
Just close it.
They're like, well, he's your pet, right? He helped. Like,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
they close the gate on it, and
I-
there's like
Yeah.
a shambling
And it's just,
skeleton
like, outside, like-
no.
I kind of look around me and like, no more demons. And I like do this on his shoulder, and I'm like, and I say, keep an eye on, and I just point towards like his direction. He's weird. Like whatever it is I do is
Whatever it is you do.
I don't understand it either, but that is just
Listen, I just want some bacon.
my eyes are okay.
You see me walk in and just like throw my sword on the ground.
I have a
Like I'm
pork to cook.
disgusted with it.
Well, you're weird, but you give me bacon. I just need some bacon right now.
Well, then come with.
Alright.
Does anybody talk to the strange guy that came in and helped you?
You see a new person wearing a very suspiciously familiar black cloak straight up to you. He says, thank you so much for assisting in the defense against those demons. I fear those fine folks who wouldn't have been able to make it if it wasn't for you. Absolutely fantastic work. Bang up job.
You know, you look exactly the same with a mask. It's not hiding anything.
Damn, that's harsh.
But let's just keep that between us
You
then.
can't do that in the first session to him.
Secret reveal.
It's like a helmet mask.
You broke the twist.
Alright,
Can I roll
I
an
say
intelligence
that,
check
I
to
say
see if
that
I know?
quietly so no one else hears it. Though.
Way to pee
I'm
in
like-
his Cheerios,
I'm
man.
like, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, no, it's not even about exposing.
Wait,
it.
was
Oh
there,
wow!
like,
Oh
one
wow!
unique
Okay,
thing
can
or
you please
something?
share that? Can you please share that?
I rolled a natural 1 on my intelligence check to know if it's him, by the way.
He's just like, did you see that guy in the mask?
He's really
He was
cool.
so cool.
So,
Not your
out of a
Really
nearby,
need that bacon.
Yeah.
actually off from the wall, you guys see a robed figure with a staff coming down, and he looks at all of you and he says, "We have business to attend to. This way." And he walks off.
I'm gonna follow that dude.
Nope.
I see another magic user, and I'm like, this guy.
Did
grab
anybody
the sword, I
know
start-
that gentleman?
Doesn't look familiar,
Wrap
right?
it up in cloth. I was like, I don't know what business
Doesn't look
he's
familiar,
talking
right?
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar to you.
Does he smell like a demon?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going back to my pork.
I say, can you hold on for 1 minute? I'm really hungry. I'll be there in a minute.
I'll follow.
I'm just hobbling off down the side.
The plot thickens.
Alright, so
I'll follow.
I think I'm
You guys
gonna
follow?
have my comrades kind of stay at the gate, and I'll follow him.
yeah, I'm gonna say that the people you were escorting the guards, the normal wall guards, back, and so they're gonna stay at the wall, and so you guys are gonna follow, and that's where we're gonna leave off.
Woo!